Yes, sir. Boss play. King got the queen. KJ, Kiki, check it out. Yes, sir. Baby, don't cry. Baby, don't cry. Baby, don't cry. Everything gonna be alright. Baby, don't cry. Baby, don't cry. Everything gonna be alright. I promise that. I make it good, baby, brother, every time. I get myself so I get knocked myself back until we fall. We pick ourselves up. Sometimes I just feel like just giving up, but I know KJET. Be in this world, so I can settle down, keep me head up. I know the past year for your heart, yes. Focus on the y'all see, mommy, and it's not the year, though. Keep your head up, just head back. Moving here to jail. Mommy, this man in the hospital for one time. I'm making a knock up to church. We didn't want to go. Back home, and we didn't back home. Me and mom, you kids, I love you. That's what we all do, that's the wheel. You're waiting, I don't come, I don't matter what. Baby, don't cry. Baby, don't cry. Baby, don't cry. I promise that.
Yo, man, it was quite a bit choppy, so man, I had to cut it short, man. We listen to it next time, probably at the end of the show. But that was my cousin. Shout out to Boss Play, aka Lord Anthrax production. Baby Don't
Okay.
Cry. He did that song for his kids or whatever. But salute to him, man. I had to show some respect to Big Cuz, man. Play a song, but the shit want to act up when it's live, but it's all good. Shout out to Lady Shea Butter, Dream Queen. She in the building. Peace to everybody. Big O salute. Q salute.
Salute, bro.
Salute, fam.
What's happening, brothers?
Nah, man, just chilling, taking it easy.
Already. What's up with you, Big O?
Yeah, same thing, man. Trying to stay focused, man. Stay focused and balanced is the key.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
fact.
So
It's
Big
hard, man,
O.
but you just got to keep pushing, man.
Damn right. You got to keep pushing.
You just gotta keep pushing, man. Stay positive, man.
So
Cook in the building. Peace, Cook.
I can start out with a little topic right quick. So so today, I utilize a personal situation. You know,
Yeah.
today, my youngest son, baby mom, like fought him, choked him out,
Mm.
Mm,
tried to choke him out, and all that good stuff. Supposed to be going to military school Tuesday because I want him to get away and get in the military like me. Seemed like that's one of the options.
Yeah.
But the kind of guy that she with, couldn't find nothing no better. Dude ain't got no teeth in his mouth. Ain't performing nothing right. My son 15 and working. He got three siblings. Each of them got different baby fathers. And he was in
mm,
his emotions today, man. He was really just trying to take her for his mother. And I think the good topic could be for single parent, whether it's male or female, dealing with relationships. Do you put your child first or the person you with first?
mm,
And she's married to the guy,
Yeah.
but we know how certain people do certain things for certain reasons, not just
mm.
based off love. But
Yeah.
at the bottom line of me just throwing out this random little topic out, he got his little two-piece in. He got him in the mall. He said, man, you know what's gonna happen with my and dude ran off, then the cops was talking, so I'm FaceTiming them. And they
Oh,
like,
so
yo,
he
what
fought the boyfriend.
the husband. He's the
Oh, the
husband
husband.
now.
You mean the husband?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
he's no
Okay.
good. Supposed to have a restraining order on him. He ain't supposed to been back over there, right?
Damn.
But you know
So
what I'm
he
saying?
been fighting with bro, with the little bro.
Right. And the family
Mm,
done left Shuddy, three different big, people, everybody's tired of everything. Oldest daughter done left, got her own place. You know what I'm saying? He trying to leave and get out. Then you got parents like myself or whatever that then threw in the bread, the time, whatever, whatever, but you always gonna be the blame. People don't want to take blame for themselves. So my question is, if we was gonna create a topic, we do know it's a lot of single parent homes and stuff out here. But when do it get to the point where the parent takes some of the blame for the choices they make out of a situation like using mine? Three baby daddies. It ain't about money. It ain't about
mm,
family. And, and you pushing all of this away. By the end of the day, the kid's not even, I'm standing there on FaceTime with them. The daughter pull up to get her little brother. She like, yo, please don't call your daddy, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like her father as well. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? 'Cause, stuff lead to other things. And they crying together. And the
mm,
mother is sitting there versus her seeing that. She's screaming, their daddy ain't nothing, this and that. And this dude just did what he did to her baby.
mm.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it's just, and I'm not trying to say this is like a gender thing, like females are bad, but this what happens in, either role. So
Mm-hmm.
the question is, when does being a parent, when, like, what are we doing? When are we gonna look at our children and I'm gonna say this. When people say it's not, when I my children should do what I say, not as I do. This go for
Facts.
male or
Facts.
female. Do as I say, not as I do. And wonder why you don't get no respect because you're not even producing what you're trying to tell a child to produce. And when they get to a certain age, like the age I'm giving you is 15, they start noticing the
Yeah,
difference.
they
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 start
understand. They
noticing
can
the
see for
lack.
themselves. Then they can
Yeah,
see for
man.
themselves.
You got
Right.
some kids when they at a young age, man. They adolescents still at that teenage age of 15, 16, just trying to figure out themselves, man. And they letting their kids indulge in all their
Yeah,
activities.
that's what I'm
You know?
saying. I feel like
They,
they
they
too
they
young
make
for
their
them
kids their
relationships
best
and all that.
friends, and you wonder why the kids so damn bad. And
Hmm.
at the same time, some kids don't like that stepfather or that stepmother because of the way they act. Whether it be
Or look, and you're right. And to go along with you saying, not only is it not that type of person, because they're really looking for individual parents to lead them, right?
Yeah,
But when the one that they with ain't leading them, and then I use me. I don't mind using me for an example too. I'm a truck driver, so it's like I can't get
yeah.
the money. I can't get the money
So
and be
you're
there
a truck
too.
driver. I want to ask, bro. Like, as far as a truck driving, like, if you wanted to have like a relationship or just like everyday life, what it's like being a truck driver and trying to handle all those things, bro? Do you
Okay,
be in
so
one city for a certain amount of time, or you travel a
so
lot?
it's like my MOS in the military was a truck driver. I always wanted to be one.
Yeah,
The bottom line, being a truck driver life, majority of the men on my one side of my family is truck driver.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's very hard, man. It's very hard on the aspect of most of the time you get married, you come from humble beginnings already. The male become a truck driver like myself. By the time you think the female is probably thinking, you got to think about her position too. She
yeah,
has your children or whatever, and thinking, okay, you got a good job, we gonna have this and that. But after about 6 months, she started feeling like she alone. Even though you're paying all the bills, you out on the road, you're
Mm,
not really there. You're not there.
mm-hmm,
It's like so in their eyes, all you doing is patching up wounds by throwing money at it,
mm-hmm.
but you're not there to deal with the situations at hand. All you are is somebody to talk to on the phone. So starting off being a truck driver, you might stay out most companies make you stay out 2 weeks, 2 weeks at a time. And then when you come home, you only home for a day and a half. You know what I'm
And then
saying?
you out for 2 weeks
30 it's
again.
called 32, it's 32-hour reset. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Then you gotta hop up and you gotta bounce again. You know what I'm saying? So
For
you
another
ain't
two
there to help.
weeks.
Say that again.
For another 2 weeks.
Yep, you come home every 2 weeks.
Mm. For how long?
Flat out, that's what it is. Every 2 weeks.
Mm. No, I'm saying when you get onto a company, for how long you got to do that
yo,
though? Is it like
illustrious
a limit?
cook, come on up to the panel, bro. We were
He
more
know what
than
I'm
glad
talking
you
about.
to come up here.
Like me,
Yeah, cook,
he
drive
he
trucks
he
too.
he, he can explain it in a different way of being an owner.
Mm.
But man, I've been out for 6, 7 months. I mean, you trying to get that bread to bring home, man. You know what I'm saying? You
Mm.
trying to, you know, and what I did with my first wife was I tried to get my career started, give him something to look at, whatever. And she wanted to be a nurse. You know what I'm saying? But in your mind, it seemed like for me, it was about just getting that bread. Being a man was more so about getting that bread. But then you gotta recognize those itches that we have as being people. For somebody to have in the bed with you at night, somebody to hold your hand, somebody to walk through you or be with you when certain circumstances arrive. And being a truck driver is not easy, man. It's not easy, man.
Mm.
Q, what you think about that?
I would say, man, that truck. I think it's better not to be in a relationship if you're doing that. That ain't the type. That ain't the type of job if you really want to be settled down with kids and
Nah, it's the
a
type you
wife
should
and all
start
that.
off young. You should start off
Right.
young because I think you
Hmm.
be 18 to drive trucks. I think
That's different.
you, yeah,
Yeah, when you
yeah.
18, yeah, you got a totally different mindset
Hmm.
And
than
get
at
the
the age
bread
you
out
at
of it.
now.
Get the bread out of it. Try to be an owner like our cook on your own. By the time you turn 25, your goal is to start off at a young and try to have your own truck. That way you can be more in control of what you know what I'm saying, how your stuff operate. You know what I mean?
But you can't be local and still make that kind of money.
So for me, my understanding is no. Starting off, you can't. You got to have what is it called? Like some type of you got to build your what's it called? Notoriety. Your
Hmm.
Peace, cook.
yeah. Salute, cook. So
Hey,
cook
hey,
can answer it better than I
what's
can,
going
probably.
on, man? What's happening? What's up, Big O? What's going on,
Salute,
everybody?
bro. Welcome to the panel.
Salute,
Yeah,
salute.
yeah, but that truck driving, let me tell you something, man. That shit, it's rough, especially in the beginning. Like no matter which way, it's better when you single. Cause when you
Mm,
single, you ain't really got no, even if you got children, you know, it's a little smoother,
yeah.
but it's still hard. But if you marry and you got small children and you hit that road, it's gonna be rough, 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 rough. Cause
And
the money's so good.
the other thing I can add to that, my situation. You seeing the money, you seeing what you can gather or whatever, but because
Hmm.
you making a certain amount, man, my child support was $320 a week just for one kid, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Mm,
yeah. They wreck you. Especially when you. I mean, they do it either way. They do it whether or not you local or over the road. But when you over the road, but the courthouse gonna stomp your pockets, boy, cause they know what
oh
you
yeah,
get.
yeah.
Yeah,
They know
they
you
hurt
getting
you.
it.
Yeah, yeah. Like I'm in New York. Niggas storming like it's snowstorming up here. So
Yeah, I
I
heard it was
drove
snowing in
from
New York.
yeah, it's bad, man. I went from Portland, Oregon, right? Oregon, way on the other side on top of
Yeah, I
California.
remember when you was up there, man. I talked to you not too long ago.
Yeah, remember I was just up there last week.
Yeah.
It was snowing and shit up there. I drive all the way over here to New York and it's snowing over here. This shit crazy, man.
Mm, wow.
Yep, took me 4 days to get here, man. 4 days.
And then stuff like that. Cook probably trying to find that joint straight down 95 to get home, but
That's
because of the
it,
weather,
bro.
he bagged up. He bagged up. He can't make a move. You know what I'm
So
saying?
so so
That's
with
it.
truck driving, I want to ask you, brothers, what's some of the craziest shit y'all done seen
Oh
driving
man.
trucks?
Go ahead, Big O. Boy, I got some hella stories.
No, you got it, Cook. No, you got it.
All right. When I when I was headed to Portland from Georgia, I was coming through Wyoming on I-80. Real bad spot for ice and snow. And I got up at about I usually start my day about 4:30 in the morning, right? And I hit
Mm,
the road at 5 a.m. Well, in Wyoming, it's still dark at 5 a.m. at this time. I'm talking about dark, dark, like nighttime dark. I get on the road, it's storming, ice, snow, but you can still get through it. You know what I mean? You can't drive 65 miles an hour. You driving probably about 40, you
mm,
know, about 40, maybe 45 miles an hour. Catch you a little break, you might go 50, but as fast as you can go because you on ice, literally
okay.
on snow and ice. All of a sudden, ran to a stop. Now, this is just the recent one. This is the one I just saw last week. So I was like, damn, all right, maybe somebody, got a flat tire, whatever. It'll speed up in a minute. So I sit there, hour go by, 2 hours go by. So I was like, well, I might as well just put it on off duty, kick back and wait. I done took a nap, right? I done messed around and went to sleep, took a nap, jumped up like something scared me, right? I look and still sitting in traffic. I'm like, what the hell going on? So I look out the window, and of course, it's daytime. The snow, it's been snowing the whole time, so you can't move. At this point, I can't move my truck because I'm snowed in right there. I get out,
Mm,
walk up there, one tractor trailer, hit the other tractor trailer, flip that one over, and push the other one in the ditch.
mm,
Have you ever seen a tractor trailer completely upside down?
mm.
I'm talking about the whole
Yeah, no, I've
truck is
never seen
belly
that.
up, bro. So what happened
Wow.
is one of them lost control because it's only a 2-lane highway. And it was hard to see, what happened. But I sat there for about 8 hours in that one spot. But what happened is one of the tractors lost control, hit the other one. He went off the side of the road, flipped his truck, and then the other driver that hit him went the other way, spit around, and he was in the median turned over.
Mm,
Now I couldn't tell whether or not anybody got hurt. I'm sure some people got hurt. I was hoping that did nobody die because what they eventually did was they brought the snowplow out and they was pulling people off the highway because we sat there for 8 hours in the snow, so couldn't nobody move. So they brought those.
8 hours. This was not too long ago. I remember that. I remember seeing that shit.
Yeah, it was on. I'm sure it made the news.
Yeah,
I'm sure
yeah, I remember that, bro.
Yeah, it was nasty. Like I said, that was one of the ones I seen last week. But the worst accident I seen was I know y'all heard about, when was it? Maybe about a month ago. They had that bad snowstorm that came through New Mexico and Texas. It was like 2 days. I don't know if y'all
Mm-hmm.
remember. It was on the news. If you Google it, I'm sure you can find it. I want to say it was last month, and they shut the highway down. And then that morning, they opened it back up. And I was driving. I was coming down I-40, and I seen where a truck hit another truck. Like the tractor ran into the back of a trailer, and that dude died.
Mm.
You couldn't even. The tractor was so smashed. Like, how I saw it is when I was coming down the highway, they was still pulling it. They had pulled the tractor out the ditch, and they was trying to pull the trailer out. You know what I'm saying? And when they had the tractor sitting on the side of the highway. And when I tell you, okay, imagine what a tractor looked like, right? The engine was gone. The engine was not in the tractor at all. It was gone.
Damn.
Imagine what the front of that tractor smashed all the way back. You couldn't see the windshield. You couldn't see no seats. All you could see is like the little back part, like the little sleeper part. When he hit that trailer, he smashed the whole inside of the truck back. It killed him. It had to kill him. You could nobody survive that. That's the worst one I done seen. It's nasty out here, man. You gotta
So big
think
O,
about
man. What's the craziest thing you done seen?
these trucks, 80,000 pounds, man.
Now it don't have to be something as deadly and gory as that. Now it could be some. You seen some people acting crazy as fuck. I've seen some weird shit you ain't never seen before. Riding on the road.
What's the
Driving
longest
a
trip you
truck.
took? What's the
Well,
longest
my
trip you took?
joint, the worst accident I seen was in Missouri, and Cook can probably vouch for this. Missouri, I don't. They need to find something to put on the roads in Missouri because it's like going up and down roller coasters. I forgot what that highway is. Is that 42 Cook, Missouri?
That's 40. It's 40. Yep. You could.
Yeah, in
Yeah. You
Missouri,
could take
right?
40 or either
Springfield,
80.
Missouri.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh huh. The roads be so bad, man. Going just just pushing the brakes, you be sliding. Missouri and Chicago, as far as winter storms, was the worst for me. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? But I do remember, like Cook just said, man, I was over there by Webster Ave in New York City, and the snow was so bad in New York, man. I did a whole
That's the Bronx.
reset, just sitting on 95 right there, bro. Sitting there on 95, man, by Webster Ave, man, New York. And he right, they had to bring out because they don't even use tow trucks. They use the trash trucks. They was using the
Yeah. They use.
trash trucks.
Yeah. Yeah. They take the. Okay. Y'all know them trash trucks with the forks on the front of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
They take the fork off and put a bucket on them, and they everywhere up here. They all over the place, man.
Mm-hmm. Those are the ones that put the garbage in the back of it like that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the one that pick up the can from the front and with the
Yeah.
forks, and
Yep.
they dump them in the back. They take the forks off and put um a bucket, a scoop bucket in the front.
And so it
Now,
scoop up the snow and knock it into the back. Like they picking
well,
up
what
snow.
it does is It's a scoop. Like it ain't like a machine that you see on a construction site. Not that kind of bucket. It's a circle bucket. So what it does is when they plowing the snow, it pushes it like it scoop like it rolls it over on the side of the road. Keep
Oh,
the
okay, I
highway.
got you. I got you. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's about 30 of them out there on what I come out to 80 to what's that 79. It's about 30 of them out there right now. I couldn't do it no more, so I pulled over.
Damn.
I'm just gonna wait it out. Yeah, I couldn't. It got to where I couldn't hardly see. So I just said I ain't. I tried again in the morning. Hopefully they been cleared it up. I don't fuck around, bro. When it get like that, I just pull off. You know what I'm saying? In park.
Big O, I know earlier, man. A couple days ago, bro, you wanted to build on loyalty and jealousy. Can we go there with it, Big O? Big O, you there? Well, Q, you can pick up, bro. Cook, this is Q, man. Welcome to the panel, man. He's new to the panel.
What up, Q?
Cook was good, bro. I'm good. How you?
Man, about the same.
Yeah, taking it
Big
day
O,
by
turn
day,
the damn
man.
mic off, man. Probably got his mic off. But go ahead, Q. My bad.
So what you
Yeah, what
think
we was
about?
talking about? What we was talking about with Octavius earlier? He had said a couple of topics too. I was thinking
Oh
about.
man, he said several topics, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But what you think about loyalty and jealousy? What's your
I,
sentiment on that?
I mean, it's a lot of one going on, and there ain't a lot of the other. You know, it's a lot of jealousy going on. It ain't too much loyalty out here right now.
But what brings that? That's the question, right?
Mm-hmm. Why is that? I don't know, man. It's crazy. What you think about it?
Well, when you think of loyalty, you think of commitment, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then when you think of jealousy, you think of envy and you know,
Hate.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Real fact. Cook done popped out. He'll probably pop back up in a minute.
Yo,
Big O, what
what
happened,
I
bro?
miss? What I miss?
Yo, so I brought up that topic you want to build on, man. Loyalty and jealousy, man. We just was going off that.
Yeah,
So what's your
yeah. I think,
sentiment?
I think, I think, I think. What I'm learning is that in human nature, loyalty definite ain't a definite thing. I think we try to use the word loyalty to be a definite thing, and it's
Mm.
nothing definite. It's nothing definite, and I think that's what hurt our feelings when we use that word. But we don't pay attention to even loyalty has no definite thing in it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because the word can be manipulated to what anything, right? I think somebody loyal to me, so when I need $20, they supposed to just give it to me because they usually be there.
Or you feel like they loyal because they do that type of thing for you. You know what I
Yeah, but
mean?
then it come a point where they
It's
don't even got it
confusing.
for themselves. They don't even got it for themselves. So how they gonna give it to you? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So it's like you gotta lower the word from loyalty to just respect.
Facts. Yeah. Like I got you, you got me, word. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
And
what about the
see,
jealousy
But
side?
is it like I do it for you because you do it for me type of thing? You know
no,
what I
I
mean? It
do it.
can't be like that.
Now it's supposed to be I do it for you because I would want it to be done for me. The same way
Yeah.
we use what the
Okay.
definition of what love, the same way we use what the definition of love is. True love is a servant. It ain't to be, it ain't done to receive anything.
Hmm.
It's supposed to be done because that's what you choose to do from the heart, not the ass.
Right.
True love supposed to be strictly. So loyalty should be the same way. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, that's
It's, it,
real shit.
it, yeah.
So
But at the
let's
bottom, go ahead.
so let's get to the jealousy part. What causes jealousy within loyalty?
Insecurity, insecurity, and insecurity and doubt. Believing you don't have the same.
Capabilities
There you go. That was the
to
good word.
do to
Capabilities. Yep.
capabilities to do what you see somebody else doing. But that's what brings jealousy. You jealous of somebody else or what they got or whatever what they doing or you know what I mean?
Cause that's what make it hurt so bad when you deal with somebody that you find out jealous of you. Is the point of everything that they was coming at you for or hating on you on. If they really used their energy correctly, they could have did the exact same thing you was doing. They just didn't want to do it.
They used all the energy being jealous and hating.
Yeah, it's all about self, man.
Some
But you
people
said
I
what
think,
brings you
man,
said but
just hate out of spite though. Like,
but I think the bottom line of it all is just money, man. It'd be the money part of it.
Greed,
You see
greed,
greed, yeah.
greed.
but see, greed ain't just money, man. Can we agree with that?
Yes, yeah, that's why I brought it up.
That's attention.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of shit, bro. Like greed is a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And just like certain forms of jealousy, man, you got brothers out here don't have much or nothing, bro. But the people don't like you just because of your character, bro. Just because
Right.
when you
Just
walk in
because
a
you
room,
are.
people show you love, do certain things for you. Why they let you in and didn't let me in? This and this, you know what I'm saying? Just for you being who you are, man. And that's something that you can't give a person. You know what I'm saying? You can't give that away. That's yours. You can't give that
Mm-hmm.
away, man. Your
Right.
character, you can't give that away, bro.
You can't teach that neither. That's natural.
No matter how you try, we try to do it with our children, don't we? We try to, and they try to manipulate it, just like a spouse, children. They try to, but they not you, bro. Period. They not you. Yeah.
Mm.
But the deepest thing is when it happened, like those two words, jealousy and loyalty.
Loyalty.
The family structure of it all. Where's the balance in it, and why? Why would somebody want to be jealous when you're willing to give up everything you got for them? Why would they be jealous? Or why wouldn't they be loyal to you when they see you breaking your back, trying to do this and do that, whatever, whatever, to protect and to take care of them, only to go out and find out they're making a mistake to come right back to you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So we talking about levels of the self, right? Different
Mm.
levels of the self.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's like elevation
Yeah. Elevation or decline. Because what's the other saying? They said misery love company. You
company.
know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Right. Oh, boy, they mad and pissed off. They want to make you feel just like them.
Mm-hmm.
And why you ain't upset? I'm going through such and such. Why you ain't mad? Like, huh?
Right. Or you act like you don't care.
Right.
But see, when
And
you act like you don't care, I believe like in certain situations when you do care, that's just your ego. That's just your manhood. Like that's your pride. Like
Or you know you're doing it purposely.
yeah,
and that's why certain people that elders to me, I used to wonder why I tell certain elders certain problems They might respond to some in a certain way, but some they just let it go like they don't care. That's because for real, without them telling you out of love, they're really trying to show you that you might need to check yourself on that one. It could be your ego, like you know what I'm saying? Your perception. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Y'all with me? Y'all there?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that little loyalty is hard to find, though, man. In a lot of situations, man. Relationships, friendship.
But before we look for loyalty for other people, do we even have that loyalty with ourselves?
Or for yourself.
Yeah, for ourselves. Do we believe in ourselves?
And see that's where it starts at. It starts with you.
Mm-hmm.
It starts with you. Everything starts with you because you are outputting the reality and creating the realm you're living in. You know what I'm saying? You are your universe. So I look at it like this, and there's this saying: "You're not the cause of anything, but you are the cause of you." And when I say you are the cause of you, it's because like everything you're going through, you put yourself in that situation, and you're not the cause of anything because it's the way the universe works. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like shit happens.
Yeah, you talking, and you basically get to the point that sometimes we got to make choices. We got to make choices,
Right. Sometimes
and
the choices is
sometimes,
bad, sometimes it's good.
yeah, sometimes we think we got to have something right now. We'll have a choice, but we'll be like, yo, this shit just can't wait. So we just gonna do the most whatever thing just to get it right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's all choices, man. I'm trying not to use the book and talk and say certain things, but it's just a deep thing. My biggest thing is just how we do with families, the selfishness, bruh. It's like remember the TV show The Waltons? Good night, but how everybody lived in one house.
Man,
Niggas
Yeah.
had
everybody ain't like that. Even with grandmas nowadays, people don't respect their grandparents no more. Like when we was around, man, when I was a little kid, man, wasn't no social media and shit. Like they post their grandparents doing the soupiest, silliest shit. Like, but they can't help it because they at that age to where they might have a trip and fall. But you know, you got people that don't even understand when we say big mama. You know, like my grandma, I could. She was like Medea. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Right.
But now
Right.
it's like everybody in competition, bruh. Even when you go to your recent cookouts or whatever, who got
Man,
the
tell
house,
me
who
about
got
it.
the job? This is go ahead, you got it.
And then you go there, right? Oh well, you ain't bring nothing to drink, so nigga, you ain't drinking on the drink, nigga, right? Like they, it's so different now, man. It's so different.
Yeah.
People done got more selfish.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was getting to. Forgot where they came from. Like, certain points in up when people ain't had nothing to stay back in the day, now they got their little stuff. But it's more so it's like going to the mall. It's like more competition, but this supposed to be called family. That's why I was asking you about, what you think about the topic, because it's like when you was younger dealing with, family was one way when Big Mama was there, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
It
saying?
ain't no more.
Everybody
That's
we
what it
share
is. It ain't no more
now
big
now
mamas no
just
more.
yeah,
Ain't no more big mamas like the grandmother. We was just talking about that earlier. It's like the grandmothers and shit. They be 40 and 50 now, but they still
they
acting
trying to be
young.
out
They
here with
still
they trying to be out here
yeah,
with the
be out here with the
kids.
kids. Yeah. It's like it don't change. And the men too. It's like the men too. They not being grown too. You know what I mean? It's like everybody's still trying to. I don't know. It's different now. It ain't like how it was when we was coming up, man. People don't have the same values and stuff like that. We was talking about earlier. We was like, females don't even cook no more, man.
Man, that's because, bro, like Well, if you look at things, man, people done got lazy, bro.
Everything is
People,
delivered to you now. Everything is
yeah,
online. Everything get delivered. You ain't
people
got to
done
go
got
out your house no
conformed to
more.
that lifestyle, man. People want shit brought to them, you know. And then when you do shit like that, they it makes them feel. I mean, because when you think about dopamine, right? Like, I guess you can put this as one of the things that can cause an increased level of dopamine, which gets you excited, make you feel good about yourself, make you feel accomplished. You know, uh,
Mm.
yeah, man, it's deep. Think about it. You're getting something delivered to you, make it feel like goddamn that shit getting delivered to you about to be the baddest shit on the fucking planet, right? Like, yeah, nigga, I got me some shit
Yeah,
delivered, nigga.
like
Right.
people get a dopamine rush when they get their checks on Friday. They want to go to the
Right.
bar, show off some new clothes, this and that.
Hmm.
But their house don't look like shit. That was the one thing Big Mama and the places where we
Yeah.
came from would always came first was the home. It wasn't the what people see me as or what
Man,
people
back in
thought
the
of me
day,
as.
grandmas used to cook every weekend. You was over at grandma's house one of them days. She was
Hmm.
cooking
Yeah.
something. Now,
Especially Sunday.
man, what? Now, that shit ain't happening. It's different types of grandmas now. It's different types of moms, dads. Like, it's
They summer
different.
club, man.
Eh, Beyond that, they're different.
Hmm.
And even though people didn't have a lot of money, remember, like you brought up earlier, wealth and it ain't all money. You know what I'm saying? How do we bring this back though? How do we bring this back? How do we bring it back to even a time where you know when families are merging together, like a son want to get with a daughter, they come over, they spend time at the house. It ain't no creeping out in the street like the parent got asked who you going out with tonight, this and that. You got to see
Mm.
everybody was more, everything was more on the table. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Yeah,
Now everything is more secretive and dark and selfish. You know what I'm saying? And the
And
only
they
yeah.
time
got
you get to
cell
hear
phones
from
and all that
anybody,
now.
and the only time you get to hear from anybody is when they got a problem. You don't get to hear nothing good. Don't nobody come and share nothing
When
good.
it's
They
a
just want to come
problem,
around.
everybody pay attention, and that's crazy.
Because people love controversy, man.
Then too, when it comes to a family and your person in your family, they need help. And you know damn well you don't need as much help as them. But before you give to them, you tell the rest of the family, well, y'all want to give to him. What about when I needed something? Won't nobody there for me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the joint sands in the, footsteps in the sand. You know what I'm saying? You
Mm.
when I was down, you weren't there for me. Why I supposed to be the good one or the better one? And it's all competition now, bro. It's sad, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That falls right back in the jealousy category, too.
That's because every family member want to seem like they bigger than the other one. Like they got something going on that the other family member can't do or ain't got yet. You know what I'm saying? You know
And
that's how it
behind
is.
closed and behind closed doors, everybody needed somebody to get where they going, bro.
Fact,
Everybody needed somebody.
fact.
But when you do it to your family, though, that's what's killing me, bro. The family structure today is just sad. I see some of these. It was a joint I just seen the other day. A mother on YouTube yesterday or today. A mother, a 5 years old and a 6 year old was letting men rape her kids to make money.
What?
I think I did see that. I
You
think I
saying
did
it,
see something
man?
about that. I see something about that.
What? Let me hear about this. Hold on. What?
Seen something about that. I ain't read about it, but I did hear something about it though. Hmm. You read about it though?
No, I seen it on the YouTube joint yesterday, day before
Mm.
yesterday. She was in the courtroom and they caught her. 5, 6 year old, and she was just letting random men sleep with her child.
Mm.
See, some people don't need kids, man. I know everybody want to procreate, but some people don't need children, man. Like the mind is one of the most precious things you can have on this earth. You know, and when that's gone, you make unconscious decisions like that. And if it wasn't unconscious, you know, like just I don't know, man. To me, I think that shit comes back to the mind, man.
And
Like
see, and
you
see,
do something like that, that's emotional and all that shit,
right,
bro.
right. And that's what I'm about to get to on why I asked you about this topic, because it's when a person now certain words, people get their definition from them outwardly and not inwardly. So I'm gonna go back to the word loyalty. When you think about the word loyalty, first thing a person think about is what somebody is to them. They're not thinking on what they supposed to be to somebody else. If y'all ask y'all, once you hear that question, hey man, what do you think loyalty is? First way you gonna think about it, if you be truthfully honest, you're gonna think about how it's perceived based on somebody being it to you, but not you being it to somebody else.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Be honest.
That's real. Yeah, that's real.
So now instead of now we living in a world where, you know, we're talking about men, man, woman, you know, whatever. These checks, these as you know, whatever, government things or whatever. People are putting more of their faith into that than the people around them. You know what I'm saying? Their families. Like
Red
out here where
Squid
I'm
in the
at, man.
building, salute.
Like where I'm at, man. Gambling. I don't know why in Virginia they building this casino here, bro. These people gonna go broke, bro.
So
Mm.
you don't know why. That's why, bro. Because they want to do them things. They want the people to go crazy, bro. Like sometimes you got to think certain situations which is going on in the country
in the country.
is because they want to cause some certain kind of reaction, bro.
So you
Real
know
talk.
what gambling, right? You know what
Hey,
gambling, right?
Greg, welcome to the panel, bro.
These people actually think the same thing that got them into trouble is gonna get them out of trouble. And anybody know what gambling is? It's not gonna. That's not gonna get you out of no trouble, bro.
And see, with gambling, the odds are always against you. So you gotta think of it. If you plan to get your way out of a situation, man, you better be very, very careful. Very careful.
And notice what gambling is. Gambling ain't just a format of going somewhere to a casino or whatever. It's also gambling.
Big O, you went out, bro. Or did you mute your mic? What up, Red?
Man, what's up, man?
Man, nothing much, man. Started up alive.
Uh-huh. I'm rolling up.
Already. The
Mm,
pre-roll. Hey.
what the hell y'all got going on? I don't know what Big O talking about, but he sound energy. He sound like energy.
Yeah,
Whatever
yeah.
he's saying.
Big O speaking with some conviction right now, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch on what he talking about. I'm up here. Just now sat down.
We started off talking about family and then we talking about loyalty and jealousy. And then we
Uh-huh.
went to
Go eat. You got the littlest piece of
I'm
chicken.
sorry, man. I got all I'm about to say. I'm like,
and then we went to gambling.
yeah. Man, I thought I had some panel cooties and shit, my nigga. Like I'm about to say.
Nah, you good, bro. Big O, what happened, bro? You was talking and it paused.
Hold up, let me share this shit out.
So, what's your thoughts on gambling? Because that's where we was at.
Uh, California, New Jersey, win them all. And I don't appreciate that at all. Especially the big pots. It usually is California and New Jersey that come out the winners.
Facts. That's a fact, bro. You ain't never lied. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. A lot of people come out of Florida too be hitting it, man. Or be in one of them states that's way out there somewhere, like Idaho or somewhere, or Kansas.
Trying to find that algorithm to take you out of financial burden forever.
Yeah, that go big O. He back now.
Sorry, I got a phone call. Go ahead.
Oh, you good, bro? No, what I was
Salute
saying,
to you, big O.
big O, man, you was going in on the gambling.
Salute, Red Squid.
Salute to you, bro. Salute to you, bruv. I'm gonna just take England shit for real. They be saying, bruv. I might work that out.
I don't know, man.
Cool, bruv.
I don't know. What you were saying, Knowledge?
Yeah, I was saying what you was going in on gambling, brother, and you cut out.
Yeah, gambling ain't just gambling just mean choices, bro.
Mm.
Period.
Free will made the concept of free will make you in the lottery, playing the lottery regardless of what you want. If that's what you're saying.
Yeah, it's like taking a chance at something. Sometimes we keep taking chances at things that we know ain't deemed for us or necessary for our lives, and that's putting us in through hardship. But because, like relationships, but because it gave us a little or something back, we'll stick with it, even though it's killing us, just to say we got something. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Are you speaking from the human perspective or the archonic perspective?
Human perspective.
Uh, you know the archon's doing the same thing and shit. It'd be like one big green button, one big red button. No motherfucker sitting there clicking and shit like how little insects click. And somebody over the shoulder, one of them be like, "Hurry up, man! Just push that one, yeah, for real." Like, you know what I mean? A lot of trial and error. That's all I'm saying. And when you gambling, right, with some shit, you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. I don't make no sense, but that's okay.
Well, you actually know anything about gambling, people do put all their eggs in one basket.
Mm. They're not supposed to though.
Well, who out? That's when we gotta say, that's why we
Who?
gotta be careful with what we say on like you're not supposed to, but that's an
Mm.
individual making a choice, right?
True, true.
Well, see,
Because
we was
if
talking
they
about
winning, then
yeah,
they should.
and we was talking about the dopamine earlier, right? So when we were talking about that, I thought of the red dragon, the symbolism of that, and how it can mean various things. And so
Like you bringing up dopamine. So dopamine can be used in this fashion too. With just let's
yeah,
use
yeah,
some
because of
basic.
excitement,
Yeah,
right?
right. So let's
You
let's
you
use
you
some
you
basic.
thinking you gonna win and you start hitting, so you want to put another quarter in and you spend that shit,
Right,
and then you lose all of it, and that's still
right.
releasing dopamine because you get upset. But then if you win big, you get excited.
hmm So my understanding on what creates dopamine, I might it have been a while, but it's also like with food, right? It's a rush. Dopamine is like it's called DMT. It's a rush, right? It's also used like with foods and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Overindulging. That's gambling, right? Overindulging. You know what I'm saying? You
Trying to get
indulge in
that
some. It's
feeling,
making. Say that again.
trying to get that same feeling, right?
Right, right. So we even
Maybe
do that with food. We even do that with food sometimes. We do it with sex, food, a lot of things. It's not just based on like a financial principle, but it's
Maybe it's
also
like also when people be coming up with these videos to upload to YouTube and shit, and they over there thinking about what's going to attract the most people to this goddamn video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
So
why
they get
they.
a habit of that where everything that they drop is ain't got shit to do with what they know or what they believe, but what they think is profitable.
Now that's a fact.
and at the end of the day,
That's clout chasing and
yep.
Mm-hmm.
But
talking
at the
about
end of the
trending
day,
topics. That's that's
mhm,
that's somebody just trying to stay relevant of
mhm.
what the people is talking
but
about.
but at the end of the day, there's no substance behind it. It's like a circular. It's like
Yeah,
a circular
Yes,
thing.
sir. Right.
Yeah, yeah,
And that's
yeah.
what you got these cats out here talking about uniting and talking about black men, black women whole time. The truth about that type of shit is the fact that they not gonna get shit done. And
fact.
so what they trying to gravitate is all the women. Like that's how I feel like Buddy
Yeah, yeah,
this
yeah.
whole
And I can say
concept
like
is.
what you saying is like they getting their ears scratched, but ain't nobody putting in no work.
Right. Facts. That's where it is.
Everybody getting their ears scratched. They getting that like he said that they getting that DMT, that good feeling for the moment. But soon as the channel cut off, you cut off the phone, the YouTube, whatever, life hits them again. It's like you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
It's right.
Facts.
They
Facts.
right back at square one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Square one. No help at all.
Useless.
There's another word probably too about fan. What they call it? Fan. It's like fantastic. It's like when they just not fantasize, but it's some word.
What you mean?
Sensationalize.
Or you say fanatical,
No, sensationalize.
sensationalized.
They make it sensational. They be like, you know, uh 5,000 black women died this year. What is the black man gonna do about it?
Yeah, like you
Click the
ask
link.
say ask the craziest fucking question. I feel you, Red.
Yeah, yo.
And all those black deaths weren't pertaining to the same thing. There's
It's,
different various issues, but they want to make it one issue and like, oh, it's our fault. So now we brothers, we got to figure out what the fuck going on with our women. We're like, yo, it's situations that involve brothers like us or anybody. You get what I'm saying?
People trying to keep up with other people's lives versus keeping up with their own walk. It's a form of narcissism and is at an all-time high today, bro. And this
facts.
YouTube and all that is making it ain't making it no easier, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Far as
getting
how people
worse.
can get there. Yep, yep. And at the end of the day, it's even like me drinking right now. I'm drinking right now, trying to slow down my little thoughts, whatever, whatever. But tomorrow morning, when I gotta go to work, whatever, whatever, them same issues gonna be there. You know why? Because I ain't put no work into fixing it. I'm sitting here just, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you good right now. Just don't get no worse. I'm
No, no.
sober tonight, fellas, so I ain't got no
Yeah, yeah,
cup.
yeah, yeah. It's about being acceptance. It's about accepting yourself and accepting.
Yeah.
It's
You
an
know,
age thing. It's an age thing without me going too. It comes with wisdom. You know what I'm saying? It's an age thing, man.
let me
Go ahead.
ask you this, yo, Big O. Is part of that shit or any piece of it that's in there is fuck that shit. Like, why should I stop? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, all right, like let's say back in the day, let's take you back to when you had a room and shit, right? And you know you're gonna clean your room, but you looking at this shit, it's not gonna clean itself. But it's like eventually that shit gonna get clean. But fuck that. Right now, I'm cleaning up the room, but I'm doing other shit. That's how, at least that's what I was doing. I was thinking about other shit, knowing that at the end, where that period or that question mark or exclamation go is the room getting clean. But in my mind, I'm trying to organize shit as easy as I would clean my room.
All right, so let me. The first thing is, I'm thinking about. I was in the military, and right now I got OCD bad. The thing is, it really ain't supposed to never been dirty from the start. You know what I'm saying? You was letting go. So basically, the enemy that we fighting, bro, is ourselves, bro. Everybody got vices, but we don't know how to put balance in what we doing. You know what I'm saying? So when we go to complaining about stuff, the
So that be
first
like
thing,
personal demons, or are you fighting with your
yeah,
demons,
because the
right?
first thing people do, and you remember what I was talking to you about earlier, knowledge about Mike, some things that's going on, bro. I got to admit, it was my fault, bro. When it come to my, I won't dare, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta take some type of self that
Own up.
word, yes, yeah, owning up, self yeah, you living in, we living in a time
Ownership of
now.
the situation.
Yeah, we living in a time now. If people be totally and y'all really think about it, people hate taking self ownership of the shit that's going on around them, bro. They hate it.
Well, a lot of people don't own shit, so it's easy for them not to. Like
No,
they don't have no. A lot of people
Right.
don't.
So that's
A
right,
lot of
Red. Like
people
you
see
say,
the
they
physical
don't own
ownership.
shit. So when they look at themselves,
They think they don't
they
got nothing.
yeah.
well, look. So then you got to ask yourself this: most people sit out here and tell you they're a homeowner, right?
Mm.
But until you pay the bill off, you don't own shit. You're supposed to just take care of it until the home is paid off.
That's a fact. Because
That's what I'm getting.
once
So it
you
ain't
don't
really
pay that
about
shit off,
ownership.
and it ain't
Go
there
ahead.
no more, you ain't got no house. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. And they put you on a contract 30 years.
And when people think physical shit and they look around and they feel like they don't got no physical shit, I think, and I'm just repeating myself, I think that they feel like they don't got nothing. Right?
That's a
Now
fact.
they mind, what they think about, what they soul don't matter, how they feel don't matter. That's depression. When a
Thank
person
you.
looking at the
Thank you.
contrast.
Insecurity and depression.
Man, look.
Yeah, that's heavy.
I remember as a teenager going into the store. I was able, or going to the store for my mom. I was able to get shit I want. But I always seen them one or two kids in the neighborhood going there be trying to sneak shit. You know what I'm saying? And the shit still goes on to this day. Because you know it's like a repetitive cycle in certain communities, but stealing shit out the store. Like senseless shit, like a little piece of bubble gum or a soda, you know? Like, and then I ain't gonna lie, like old heads, the crackheads, or the guy in the neighborhood that'll fix everybody's car, right? Them be the motherfuckers that be boosting and stealing meat, right? Because like you said, they don't own nothing. So to them, it's like do or die. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Let me give
But
y'all.
I'm gonna make me a couple dollars while I'm going out. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm gonna take this candy because all these kids ain't got ice cream off the ice cream truck.
Yeah, that's what I was about to get to.
So let me go in there and steal that piece of bubble gum and show them I got some bubble gum while they eating that ice cream. Now ice cream gonna be gone, but I still got a pack of bubble gum, and everybody gonna want a piece of bubble gum, and I'm gonna be chewing my bubble gum. You get what I'm saying?
It's that take me to jail. You know what I mean? That's, like I ain't scared to go to jail type concept where, at least I'll be asleep, don't have to worry about bills, I get food.
How you doing?
Some people think like that.
Get that money, man.
Yeah, I go.
Some people think like that, man, and they don't got nothing to lose, like you said. They just want to do something because they ain't got no interest.
Do something to prove that they got something when they don't really have nothing. It's like if you see it, like let's talk with these stimulus checks, right? You know, somebody ain't never had a job.
Mm.
I'm not saying my nephew, but I'm just putting it in perspective.
Right.
Nephew ain't never had a job, right? So pandemic hit. Nephew got the hookup with his girlfriend because she was showing people how to get unemployment or some shit, right? So
Finessing.
nephew staying at his girlfriend's mama's house with her stepfather and mama, right? So nephew done peep gang, he done got the unemployment check and he's showing his ass off, right?
Mm-hmm.
So nephew started doing shit he couldn't do before. And in that situation, a lot of people always fall victim to doing things they want to do they couldn't do before they wasn't able to do. And then when you talk about the kid getting the ice cream off the truck, that's what I was talking about, right? And how the other kid went into the store and stole the bubble gum, right? So it's showing he got something. You know what I'm saying? He might not got that ice cream, but as soon as that ice cream gone and you done drop that shit on the sidewalk or whatever, he got some bubble gum. And you know a kid, like, I got some bubble gum, I got some bubble. The other kids,
Mm.
they all gonna want bubble gum too.
And that's what the gang life, drug life, making it life. Well, not making it the straight and narrow path, but like getting it by not getting caught. And it's really a immature and childish concept, because when people actually do work
Facts, it
and
is.
pay bills, like, and then have a family and then have kids, like when they do experience in driving a car or having a position in workplace, then it separate them for those that don't have that experience. And it could be meaningless until it come to like some generalization where a person that done had that experience, they're not going to be ready to just go to prison so they don't have to do nothing.
And I'm gonna be honest, you got some people that's ready to go to prison, like my cousin, God bless his soul. But you had some people, man, out here that just don't give a fuck, bro. Like, bro, people wild, man.
Yeah, that's it. And you know, sometimes I think that it's their soul. Like, we don't know what people's soul went through.
That's I like that. I like that, Red. I like that right there.
On some real incarnation perspective shit. Like, some people probably could be so close to certain consciousness levels that they snap out of what we call normal, and we know them as doing some wild ass shit for real. Yeah, yo, it's tied into the system, man. We don't know what they was doing in their last life or how woke they is. Like, a person could feel like they so woke that they going out, they gonna definitely kill them some police. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Like, that be in their
Or they
mind.
gonna go rob some shit just to make them feel good. See, and that goes back into the dopamine because they do that shit because that's like a natural high, right? And then
Mm,
you know, with all them situations, you always got that one brother. I ain't gonna lie, they was doing all them protests and shit, right? A while back. Now, you know, it's that one brother in the crowd that's more rowdy than other. Like he got that ADD shit, and he just fucking wild as hell. He lighting a blunt in the middle of the crowd, just being extra, you know,
mm,
wanting to be that black sheep
mm-hmm.
and trying to encourage the other ones, man. Like,
Because, all right, it's like, what is there to do? Like, how a person
like
gonna
we
make.
protesting, y'all niggas getting born now. Let me light this blunt up, man. Let me help y'all out or something. You know what I'm saying? For real. Or when is enough is enough.
Hmm. Well, a person got to have interest in something for them to not do something or to do something.
Fact.
And if a person ain't got no interest, and then all the things they do or they do participate in is, you know, boring to them, then they liable to be doing some other shit, wild shit. Now, how you gonna do that if you're not the plug or you're not the kingpin or the capo? You got to hang around other people.
Yeah,
And
be
maybe
silly, be jumping around like you're a kung fu ninja, all kind of crazy shit.
maybe if they believe in themselves enough, they might think.
Yeah.
Hey, hey,
Then
that's
they could control others to do what
Like
they
you
say
are
and
not
have a
Bruce Leroy.
successful
You are not
lick.
Leroy Green off The Last Dragon.
a
Nigga trying to feel the glow. Nigga trying to catch
Yeah.
the glow.
You know, they don't know that's prison calling them though. And so they don't know that
Yeah,
vibe that they thought was gangster shit, the spirits of the ancestors of OGs and shit, that
yeah.
was really a whole bunch of future dick sucking and shit that they were sensing.
Till
I'm
they
just saying
realize they get
if
in
they
there,
go to
yeah,
prison
shit
and they
ain't the
get caught
same.
and that's what they into, you know.
Yeah.
Like when I saw, let's say, like you ever, nah, yeah, yo, that shit real like that. So the system real I be trying to magnetize people or have it to where they don't have no other choice but they end up that way because of options. Right? So back to when I came in the conversation, y'all was talking about gambling and how options go about. So if a person don't got no money to make money, then their options is to get it. And so they need to find someone that got a gun that they would be able to let them have or hold. And if they don't got that, they got to raise money, get a knife. And if they don't got that, they got to work on they breaking the entry skills. Either way, they're going to have to get whatever they can get and then get money from that to give them the boost they
form of
need.
servitude. A form of servitude. That's what you're talking about. Servitude.
They're
That's
trying to
still to
serve
release the
You
themselves.
put you
dopamine
put
too,
you you
because you get a reward. Like you doing your thing, doing that lick. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
not really
Everybody
a
know what a lick is,
reward. It's a
and you getting that money. So, well, you ain't got to call it that, but I'm making it that.
it's
Just
it's a form of servitude, bro. Like you in servitude in yourself. That's why I like what you were saying. I'm sorry too. I jumped up. I was gonna use what you had said too as a. It's like your grandmother got ice cream in the freezer. She got 6 cases of ice cream in these barrels, right? And the ice cream truck pull up. You know what I'm saying? Grandma only go to the grocery store once a month, but she got ice cream, food, this and that, everything you need already there. But the ice cream truck come up and is ringing his bell. Ring, ring, ring. Song starting nice, sound nice, this and that. It sound all enticing. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, whatever. And something telling you as a kid, man, that ice cream on that truck is way better than that ice cream grandma got in this deep freezer right here.
correct facts, and there ain't no difference. Yeah, keep going,
And
bro.
then you get to a point where every time that bell ring and that ice cream cup truck come running, it's like watching TV. They showing commercials, this and that. You feel like you got to have everything that's coming up, but a lot of the shit that you thinking you running toward, you already got it. You just mentally ain't gathering that you're being pimped, you're being you. Both of
You know
y'all
what they
talking
do?
it.
You know what they do? It's because when they say come to the store, buy this product, it's only available for a limited time only. That's what the ice cream truck do, because the ice cream truck is on a move, and if you don't get there on time, there's a possibility your ass ain't gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? And it's a race from when you hear the ice cream man coming to you going getting the money to you running back and getting in line before that motherfucker peel off again. And so we low key, I don't know who the fuck thought about that, but we need to look into that. That's like the circus. That's like some type of fair type situation
And you
where
already got ice
they
cream
know
in the
they on
freezer.
the way and they about to leave too.
You heard me, Red Squid? And we
What you
already got
said?
ice cream in the refrigerator. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah, but this the thing. It's like, what type of, that's magic, bro. Think about it. It ain't, I know what you're saying, that how a person can think that, and that's why I'm talking what I'm saying, because it take that human part that you talking about, that part where it's like, I want something new and fresh, even though I got it. And then they intensify it with a race. And if you are able, then to go back to what the bro was saying, knowledge, when you are able to get that, and then that motherfucker peel off everybody who didn't get it looking at you like, damn, he made it. He finished, he made the race.
Yeah, they hating on you because they couldn't make it. You made it. They mad in the motherfucker.
And so what you did, now put us all three together. And what you did, you basically was able to finesse for money and change to buy something you ain't really need.
My man.
That was fire right there. That was fire right there.
Man, y'all did it, man. It's that's definitely a triple threat level concept. I just put it together and said it out loud. That music too. Like, what the fuck? Like, what was that? It's like some Jack in the Box shit.
The music.
It's clown music, isn't it?
Oh, what is it? No, it's Jack in the Box music, like you said, bro. No, it's Pop Goes the Weasel. That's the shit for Ice Cream Truck, right?
I actually forgot the song, but he
Dun, dun,
Red
dun,
Squid
dun,
on
dun,
his something.
dun, dun,
If we look it up, because I did study
and
it one time, and it's a certain song, and if y'all see who it
it's a
came
certain
from or
him
whatever,
too.
yeah.
Like I think that releases dopamine too, man.
Yeah.
Look, I'm on dopamine heavy tonight. Like,
Yeah, you want dopamine ad then.
but I think it's because
I'm looking
music
it up now.
increases the level of dopamines also.
In
Man, it's
some
just like
places
having
in
a
the
pack of
U.S.
So that's a natural high. When they hear that theme song, it makes them want ice cream. It makes them want to get it from the truck rather than grandma's house. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's because of that tone, that vibration, that's giving them that sensation in their brain, which is causing their mind to say, "Oh man, I want to get goddamn
this better. This better.
Vanilla covered chocolate fudge sundae rather than go to grandma's and get the Neapolitan." Because
I used to
everybody
stay
know
with
grandma
grandma.
had a Neapolitan, right? You had the chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry.
I even used to tell my grandmother, I'd be like, man, take me to McDonald's so I can get some French fries and a hamburger. She was like, boy, we living on a farm, bro. You want a hamburger? I can make you a hamburger here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But guess what I wanted? I wanted to taste that what was that? Cause it ain't no but $1,000 dressing. Big Mac sauce.
Yeah.
I want to taste that Big Mac sauce. Not knowing that Big Mac sauce ain't nothing but $1,000 dressing.
Right. Yeah.
Grandma
You
probably
see,
got that.
we going light speed at this point because we talking about somebody who took the ice cream, man, and put it in something you can taste. Like, I mean, actually now more than that, right? Because we ate the ice cream. We can get into what they were doing with that. But I mean, with the McDonald's, the Big Mac, bro, what you just said, it's conspiracies all in there. Like, how you gonna throw a whole piece of bread in the middle? And then when you bite a Big Mac, it got something to do with air and electricity or something. Because when you bite into a Big Mac, whatever them little onions and lettuce do with that piece of bread in the middle, it's not like any other cheeseburger. It's crazy, yo. What type of science is into that? So maybe they put the sound of the ice cream man in one of these little desserts or meals they made. And it say right here, in some places in the U.S., ice cream trucks play Ice Cream by Andre Nicotina, essentially just turkey in the straw with bass. Let me find this turkey in the
So
straw.
what's that? That's that same thing. Dun 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 dun. Or what's that other one they got?
I'm gonna find out right
Dun
now what it
dun
is.
dun dun. They got a little certain tone, bro, because it's catchy. It's like
Guess
you will
what?
hear that shit. You could be sitting in your crib and you hear that shit outside your window. You know that's the ice cream truck. It's
Let's
that.
see what this
It's
is.
that certain joint. Nah, that's like some new age ice cream shit right there.
That's it. This is the first
Oh
version
yeah,
of it.
yeah. That's it. That's it.
That sounds like you at the circus or something, don't it? Nah.
Yeah, like you about to see the woman with the beard or something, right?
Girl and she was good, but one of her legs was made of wood. Her hair was false and her
Yeah, that's ice cream song right there. But yo, they got an actual song, yo.
Yo, it's a whole redneck type hillbilly shit talking about a one-legged bitch with wooden teeth.
Wow, that's wild.
1942. 1942 is the first version.
What?
And then look, the song, that shit ain't got shit to do with kids, ice cream, or anything happy.
It's the tones. So
And it
it's
was
about
no,
vibration.
not the tones, the jingle.
Yeah,
It was
that's
a
it.
jingle.
That's what
The
they get the
jingle
commercial
because a
coming out.
jingle is catchy, just like when Migos came out with that song, "Bad and Bougie." Motherfuckers love that shit, boy. Raindrop, drop top, like certain
Yeah,
shit is catchy, bro.
yeah.
Motherfuckers
They
catch
call
on
it
to that
craft.
catchy shit.
Yeah, they call it craft, yo. And you know what? These cats could have been straight up spies for kidnappers and shit. Because they be in a goddamn van. And then them kidnappers be in a van. So they throw their reconnaissance out there first. And then they done mapped out the area and shit. And they might keep records on that type of shit.
Yeah,
Because
because that's what the
crimes
ice
is
cream
Thinking
truck.
real.
about
That's
that,
what the
man. If
that's
you
what the
think
dude do
about
with the ice cream
vans,
truck. He don't just
I,
roll in any hood. He roll where he know they gonna be spending that bread.
where it's
You
gonna
know
be
what I'm saying?
kids at, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me slide through the park real quick.
Yeah. I remember these people. The friendly kidnap. It's the opposite of kidnapping. You know what I'm saying?
And
It's a
everybody
quiet.
remember getting something off the ice cream truck, right?
Yeah.
They want you to remember that
First you
shit,
had to
bro.
get the change because
Yeah.
it's all type of colors like a clown mobile or something. But you go up there and let me see if I could look at a menu. Right, the menu for the ice
So
cream truck. That shit
so
had
what
Mickey
what
Mouse on that
what
bitch.
what made us give our loyalty to the ice cream truck every time it pulled up for us to want to run to it in
The
comparison to
jingle, the jingle, the
what we
jingle.
already had in the house? What gave us that
It
type
was,
of control,
Shit,
mental
there wasn't no ice
control?
it
cream in
was,
the house where I was
yo.
at.
That's why I said, bro. It came to the mind, bro. It's a jingle. The jingle created some kind of algorithm in your head to where you was hearing a dum dum dum, a dum dum dum, whatever that jingle is for the ice cream truck, right? Yeah, is what you was
Man, I'm
thinking.
looking. Yo, listen. I now remember. Yo, I had a go-to flavor. Yo, I had a go-to shit. Yo, I just realized it because this looked like the real menu from the '90s. I put Ice Cream Man menu '90s, and man, I think I found it. And you know what my favorite shit was? The strawberry crunch bar. That was my favorite shit. That's what I
Yeah,
always got.
strawberry
Sometimes it's something.
eclairs. Strawberry eclair. I got you, brother. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
and the
sir.
chocolate eclairs. I remember them shit.
Yeah, there you
They had the
go.
little captain on the front. You get the strawberry, you had on one type of outfit. You get the chocolate here on one type of outfit.
Man.
And then they had the ones that was more like ices. They had like the bubblegum flavor and all that shit.
Hey yo, you want me? You want to share my screen so I can show you?
Yeah, Red, go ahead, pop it up, bro.
All right. This might be nostalgic for some. Shit.
Talking about that, man, we can go back to the Mighty Ducks, Cooley High. All that shit is nostalgia. Kids wanted that goddamn.
Can y'all tell me the definition of that word? I ain't even gonna front. What does nostalgia mean? I don't know what it means.
That's
It
like
look like nostril.
nostalgia is like, man,
Nostalgia.
something you reminisce on from like like a long time ago. Like me, right? When I was a little kid, like younger than my daughter, I remember when Game Boys. Well, I can say my daughter age. I remember Game Boys. You know what I'm saying? Like the first Game Boy, and how that shit done came to what it is now, or like PlayStation 1, PS4. You know, this nostalgia. Or remember when you got your
Or
first
like
pair of Jordans?
Atari, when you just had the thing, you was hitting the ball back and forth, the
Yeah.
little thing. You know about Atari.
Or like I said, you remember when you got your first pair of Jordans, and them Jordans done came out again. You know, that's nostalgia. It'll be like, yo, I remember when they came out when I was young. There you go, Red.
Oh shit!
Yo, that is the
Funny.
ice cream man
Hey,
used back in the
Red
day.
about to make everybody run the same lane right now, bro. Look.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't see. This ain't from the 90s because they got this shit on here. This ain't no from the fucking 90s. Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, but they had them Tweety Bird. They had them Tweety Bird joints, yo. Them Tweety Bird joints was
The
out for a
Ninja
long time.
Turtles too.
And
Hell
and
yeah.
the chocolate chip cookie sandwich. Them shits was out for a long ass time, yo.
Yeah.
If you was broke, you only
This
could
is
get
my
the
shit right
ice
here,
cream
yeah.
sandwich. You can only get the ice
Yeah.
cream sandwich. Yeah.
The boy, this shit right here was the most expensive one. That goddamn Oreo cookie.
Yeah,
All right, hold up. I got
Oreo
another
cookie
one.
was always the expensive one.
Oh, you got the choice of little slushies and shit, or you know what I mean, the screwballs with the gum at the bottom.
Oh, I
Man, my
remember
grandma
them.
used to say, my grandma used to say, you bought a slushie off that joint? Boy, I could have made some Kool-Aid, put that joint in the freezer.
Ah, yeah. That's funny, yeah. Here we go. This is another one. This is probably an older one.
I remember that red, white, and blue one joint right there.
Yep, the Freedom Pop. Yep.
Where the orange sickle at? The orange cream sickle. I don't see that joint. Where that joint at?
No, there you go. There you go.
There it is,
Oh, yeah,
right there.
there you go, yeah.
So these was exotic. Some of these things exotic compared to what you would have in the refrigerator. Like
Yeah,
in the refrigerator, the only thing that was these joints. This is the only shits in the refrigerator or the
oh
freezer.
man, what? Yeah, what? When you grew up in the
Remember
hood,
those?
that's what you had in the refrigerator.
Yep.
That and some
That's
Neapolitan
And,
goddamn.
and ice cream sandwiches. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, you would break these right here trying to
Until they
split
came
it
out
with
with
somebody.
them Klondike bars. Yeah.
Well, yeah, Klondike. Yeah, definitely. Now I think I was late on Klondike, but shit, anything with sprinkles is the jazz, and even now. But yeah, yo,
You
this was a
see them right
whole.
there with the little cones. I used to go to Dairy Queen and get the little chocolate or strawberry dip.
What you
You
know
get your
about Dairy Queen, bruh? What you know about Dairy Queen,
you
bruh?
know, go to Dairy Queen and get it
You ever
thick.
had a dip in a butterscotch or chocolate? You know the coat
No,
they
no,
put
I
on
had
top of the cone.
strawberry used to be my favorite, yo. I used to be 8, 9, yo. Go go get it dipped in strawberry, yo. Because you know you can buy this shit now. And you just pour it over your ice cream, and it hardens
Oh, and that
into a
red,
syrup.
white, and blue joint. That red, white, and blue joint. I remember getting that joint a couple of times. Yeah. Freedom Pop.
Yeah, they done had
That's
different
what it
names from that
was,
shit. Cause I
man.
don't remember it being called a Freedom Pop. It was
Yeah,
called
yo,
something
that's what
else.
this shit was. This was like some Captain America shit. I
Yeah,
remember this, and it
I
was a
remember it,
very
but it wasn't that name
patriotic
though.
smell. It's some type of witchcraft. They don't sell this shit in the store. You ain't
They
never go
used
to
to.
someone's house
They
and seen a
used to.
whole pack of Freedom Pops and shit.
Now I ain't never seen free. They did knowledge. I ain't never seen them for sale, bro. The Freedom Pop.
I don't know, man. I think I did used to see them when I was a kid in stores, but I know mostly you can get them off an ice cream truck. I remember them and
So
them long ass big popsicles. Remember them? The long, thick, big ass popsicles. Y'all remember them shits?
Yeah.
yo, so they had the clown drop off ice cream on some patriotic Uncle Sam shit. Is that it? And that's hip to the circus because America got the secret circus. I don't know. I just
Yo,
made
you
that
know
up.
what? That little ice cream bar right there could represent or that's very intriguing. That one little pop
Right, like a
could
Remind you
vivid,
of the 4th of July. It make you think
yeah,
about the 4th of
right?
July, don't it? Make you think about the summer, the
right.
4th of July.
You gotta think like Asians or anybody from another country come over here. They want to get one of them pops, right?
But their country most likely got that pop two color or that color name. Well, all right, yeah, I get what you're saying. You talking about people from foreigners will be patriotic or want it. So what that mean? They trying to eat the shit. They trying to eat up America. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, and shoot
Because they
fireworks.
feeding it to us in a frozen state.
Shoot fireworks. Why you think they make their own versions of shit? Like, right? You got other countries,
Mm.
they make their own version of a hot dog. They make their own version of a hamburger. Some American shit.
Did y'all know
In
my
other
son put
countries,
me
they
on?
take fries and they mix it with
Yep.
cheese curds. In Germany, they mix it with mayonnaise.
Man, Chinese food ain't even Chinese food, bro. My son had to put me on. I had to go research. Chinese food ain't even Chinese food, bro. It's
No,
American.
yeah. Oh, they
What
was
do you
called
mean?
Freedom
Wait,
Pops.
man,
Look
what?
at that. Like that's a box of them. They must have been called that. I don't remember them being called that. They was called something else.
Oh, I
Look,
get what y'all saying.
but I remember them Freedom Pops. See, that's a different kind though. That's not the same one. That one right there with the ridges and shit.
Yeah,
The one with the ridges was the one they had on the ice cream truck.
right.
The one by the
That's
cell
this is
phone.
this is what it was. There you go.
Yeah, right there, right there. That's the one right
Right.
there.
This is what it
Yeah.
really was. At least that's how we saw it. Yep. Because them bitches would fall off first, man. It was like you dealing with this shit gonna melt different, right? That shit melted different. You might knock off one of them little wings or them little ridges and shit. The fuck, man. So that shit what? Shaped like a missile? What's that shape like?
Yep, shaped like a missile. So you got to realize, and you think to yourself, when could something like this first came out? Want me to give you an answer? World War One or World War II? Because they was promoting, oh, America's gonna win the war. So when they
World
do
War II. It was World War II, bro. I remember.
so when they do something like this and they advertise it on the ice cream trucks, it's just war propaganda.
And
That's
that
what made me
song,
think of when people come over here and they eating them or trying. Oh, I want to be American. You know,
I think it was World War II. I think Red Square gave us the date of when that song came up. That was 1940. What you say, Red Square? The song?
40
Mm-hmm.
what 1940
43 was when World War II started, right? 1942.
1942.
Yeah, 1942. So yeah.
Uh
So
somewhere in there.
so you
I
get
don't
what
know
I'm
what you're
saying? They
looking
got
at.
them
You're
on
right though.
ice cream trucks, like because at the same time that's when Action Comics came out and all that. and they did Superman with Red Skull and all that shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, where they incorporated American symbolism. You know
They
what? I
use it
guess
for
I can put
propaganda.
something on.
They use it for propaganda, so they'll
Yeah.
ship them over
Oh,
to
for
the
sure.
American soldiers that's fighting in France and Dunkirk, right? They'll make a bunch of boxes of them, ship them over there to them people that's fighting in Dunkirk in World War II, right? They'll ship that to them and they take pictures with the popsicles and they'll give it to the locals. And the locals will take pictures with it and they'll make them feel like, oh man, let's go for America. You get what I'm saying? Some type shit like that.
Mm.
Y'all follow me?
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, yo.
They using that popsicle for propaganda. You take a picture
Yo,
of
I'm
a little Chinese kid holding that popsicle
with
like he
that.
about to tear that thing up. That's
Okay,
propaganda.
I'm gonna look for it right now. I'm gonna look for it right now. That's great. You know what I'm saying? Listen.
A little
Wow.
German kid or something, man. Look it up. The little kid
I want
holding
the
up.
Chinese. I'm on Chinese now. I'm gonna pull up a Chinese. First, let me say this picture because yo, first I want to get these lyrics to this dumb shit. Because this motherfucker said she had one wooden leg and her teeth was wood. She had one wooden leg and her teeth was wood or some shit. I mean, like you want some real
Hey, look,
what
Red
they
Squid, I
call
just thought
that?
about it.
Hillbilly melungin.
Hey, Red Squid, what you think about if you thinking on that? What you think about the national anthem, the first one? Have you ever listened to the words?
You said the national anthem.
Yeah, the first one, the original.
Um, I think I did that one. The original, nah, I don't know what the original sound like. But you know what I
You
mean? All
gotta
that type
find
of
that
shit. I'm
picture of the
familiar
kid
with
with the
that one.
freedom pop red.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. I just want to make sure I got these shits uh, saved for real.
So on a deeper note, we talking about what propaganda, programming, early programming. What we talking about? Giving what?
Facts, bro. It's an open topic, bro. Wherever you want to take it.
Hey yo, they said that. Hey yo, it said that this is bluegrass. Hold on, bluegrass songs for children. Phil
Get
Rosenthal.
out of here. That's wild.
So here, my London, all right. Yo, I wonder if you could, if 10-4 live, I wonder if you could go over there as a guest, and we'll be able to hear each other.
I don't know. How
Or
would I
not.
do that, bro?
You would just go hit his link, and you stay. Oh, you would have to mute somebody. Never mind. You'll have to mute. Maybe you have to mute one of these stream yards if you open more than one. But I don't think so. I went over. I went over to someone. I went over to Drop Channel one time. I was live and got on his panel and everything. Yeah, yo, we can do
Oh,
that. All you
okay.
gotta do is
So
hit the
so
link.
so so I'm on a web page. So I open up another web page and just click on the link from that web page. You see?
Right, you click another tab, right at the top where you just switch over. Just open another tab to
Yeah,
YouTube. Right, open another
yeah.
tab to YouTube. Go to his channel and hit the link, just like how you would for real. You do everything the same way.
I'm going over to the channel now.
Oh
And you
shit,
say,
he might not be live, yo.
I know
Am I
Greedy
tripping?
Vegan Live.
True Searcher
Yeah,
live.
Greedy left, but I don't think 10-4 left.
Oh,
I
all
ain't
right,
see
never
that.
mind. That was an
Yeah, that
error.
was early. Yeah, that was early.
But anyways, you can, you know, I'm pretty sure you did because I did. And I'm pretty sure you can because I did. You know what I'm saying? I went to drop shit and hit the link and left.
Yeah.
No problem. They live over here the whole time. And nah, I can't get something as
See, they showing
specific
some new
as
age
a
shit when you type that in.
with a freedom. Let me put kid with a freedom pop.
Yeah. Do it like that. They ain't showing the right
Nah.
shit, bro.
Right.
Kid
They're
with a
not showing
freedom
no
type freedom
American.
popsicle.
Hold up.
No, they got that
No,
Jolly
no,
American
Ranchers.
like you
They got
did.
that Jolly Rancher
ice
Kid,
shit out
cream.
there, bro.
type kid with a freedom popsicle. Type it like that.
Now I'm gonna put American ice cream. I'm gonna put American ice cream. I don't know why it's delayed. We in the same level area and shit.
Yeah.
Ah shit. American flag colored ice cream.
Try freedom popsicle.
No, ain't shit come up with freedom. All right, freedom popsicle. American freedom.
Or type in freedom popsicle.
Yeah.
Or freedom pop. That's
Is
weird,
that what
yo.
they is?
Yeah, it's a popsicle.
Okay, it's a popsicle. Never saw a commercial for this shit.
Hell no.
So freedom pops. Yeah, that's some hella fruity shit. Give it a second.
I'll be damned. They ain't got one with one kid, right? That's weird, y'all. I remember seeing kids with that shit.
So there's no commercials for it, is what I get from it all. There's no
It has to
commercials.
be.
They never. Nah, I ain't never see that. Only time I ever saw this shit probably when
Was on the ice cream
I
truck, right?
Yeah, I'd never seen it on the
take that
commercial
shit back.
either. The Freedom Pop. No.
Me neither. Yeah, yo, I seen them elsewhere though. They was out there, but definitely not no commercial with the shit.
I ain't even see what you just
Anyway,
showed right there. That was a carton of it. Did you see it? There you go. Go up. You see it on the left? I ain't never seen that before.
Which one?
yeah, that's straight
That's made by
popsicles though.
Great
Those are regular
Valley.
joints.
Oh, I ain't
Nah,
seen that shit.
there's some them regular joints. Oh
Great
wait a minute.
Value. You see it right
Nah,
there
they
on the
ain't
on the
great
right
value.
on the left. Excuse me.
The little
Yeah, I
bucket.
never seen
Yeah, the
that
little
before.
bucket. I ain't seen that bucket before. Not them. The bucket right there at the top. I remember seeing them the little popsicle ones with the different flavors. Yeah, right there, the bucket. It's some sherbet too. Yeah, I don't remember
So
seeing that.
no open program, right? No open commercial program
That's
to
wild,
like
bro.
promote this shit.
Like they had to have some type of shit to promote this, bro. If I'm not mistaken, them popsicles came out like during World War II. If I'm not mistaken, and I could have sworn they took pictures with kids with them, yo. I don't know, man.
Well, the point would be that the government, the system had, how would you say, put witchcraft on kids or witchcraft on people since they were kids. And that include even the food we eat and the things that was attracted to or we partook in when we
That's
was
a fact.
young, even as things that's wild, isn't it?
Hmm.
Hey, y'all see Bronze Flat Power last stream with Disney?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I
Check
ain't
that
catch
joint
it.
out when y'all get. Yeah, check that joint out with Disney. Check that joint out. That was a good scream he did. I think that was Saturday
Word,
or
you went in on
Friday.
Disney. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
yeah. He just played a. Yeah, he went in on that joint. He played a documentary joint. That joint was very deep, bro. Yeah,
Man, I
based on
like to
what we
see
talking
people.
about, that made
Yeah,
me think about it. The
that's what's up,
programming
yo.
and stuff. Yeah,
That's a great topic, yo. Disney and them. So and you know what? I don't know to what level they went in because I ain't see it, bro. But you know that this shit is definitely unholy as hell. You know what I'm saying? And the worst things past that would be concepts of orphan train and rebooting people. And so you imagine that they did a lot of psychological shit on people because if you don't educate somebody, they'll have the mental capacity of like a child, right? Like when you see these people that been the most uneducated, locked off away or whatever, they like a kid and shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though they grown. And so if they got all these cartoons and people in mascot uniforms and shit, and they could put any one of these plays on people talking about
it was
God and
like
shit.
magic, like you said. That documentary, Bronze did. If you can pull it up, bro. It
What's
was
it
about
called?
magic, cause Disney.
Oh,
Because
pull it up.
the way it was going, Disney. When we really watched Disney, we was watching magic, bro. Everything in it had to do with the cartoon is they selves was magic. You know what I'm saying? Shit
Mm.
was crazy.
Yeah, that's just what the type of thing I like to hear about. Because you know what? We right there, yo. Word up. That sounds bronze flat power. That sounds definitely a great topic. You know what I'm saying? Because it is like that's what we talking about. This goddamn
From Santa Claus to what was it,
ice
101
cream man and shit.
Dalmatians to all that stuff. Yeah, man, straight magic. But but then you grow up to learn it had uh undercover pedophilia in it. You know what I'm saying? If y'all ever studied the Disney stuff,
Yeah,
undercover pedophilia shit in it. Yeah,
they got a like a witchcraft a lodge and shit over there
yeah. It's
too
called
for kids.
in the video he showed. It's called 30. They got they pay $50,000 to be a member at Disney. In that video he showed, and it's called Lodge 33 in Walt Disney. And you got to
Yeah,
be able to be a member. You got to
I
pay
heard
fifty
about that
thousand
Lodge
dollars.
33. I heard about that. I heard about that
Yeah,
years ago.
yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
He played a powerful joint the other night, bro.
He
Yeah.
probably threw. He probably played that. Yeah, he probably. Yeah. Wow, I'm not subscribed. I thought I was subscribed to bro. Yeah, it's somebody else with a name similar to that, I suppose. Huh? It's bees like that, yo, for real. Word, yo, at 800 subscribers, he almost at his 1,000 mark. Yo, he been making great progress. So it don't say Disney upright. It just say the secret revealed from 2 days ago.
Big O.
I think that's it. I think that's it. Yeah. It's about Walt Disney. Yeah.
It's 12 minutes long.
Yeah, it want a long video.
So
I
yeah,
didn't
yo.
get the topic. I didn't get the title, so forgive me for that one. But if it was
Nah,
2 days
yo, I
ago,
mean
that
you
sounds about
already.
right.
All right. Shin. you know,
Yep.
it's going to be child. I'm not going to play it. Maybe I'll play
That's
it
it
on
though,
mute.
right? Yeah.
What's he read?
I'm in the process of switching out the
We
computer, yo,
can't
for
hear
real.
it. We
This
can't
one,
hear it.
oh,
We can't hear it live, but you could hear it because they ain't got a mic button by it, so it's just playing the video. So we good.
yeah. But I'm definitely going to watch it though, yeah. Oh, okay. Nah, I can't play this shit, man. I don't play shit on my own. My computer. We could build on the shit. I mean, we could. I mean, what? They Disney. They got castles. Where the castles at for real?
It
Like,
was
what this
talking
shit
about
about
look.
castles? Because you
So
know they ain't.
this is one of the powerful things that was talking on is on built on a ley line. When you watch the video, it's talking about the
Yeah.
ley lines and everything that is Walt Disney built on, and some of the stuff they did. It was a good video, man. Yeah,
Well, yeah, that's what it is, man. People, hey, yo, there's information out there. People can find gems out there in the YouTube world, right? And people in real life come through and either came across some real shit or they know something and they sharing something. You know what I mean?
just like it made me want to bring up. It was a dude in Florida that was talking about how the pyramids was built. He actually had like a park or a big yard or something, and I ain't watched it in so long on how overnight he was moving rocks and doing, and I forgot what his name was and everything. A white guy, and he actually was moving stuff the same way, and overnight on his property, he actually redid the pyramids by moving
But
structures. And
okay, yeah, bet. Let's holler at that. Nobody seen him do it, did they? Or did somebody
nope,
say they
nope.
seen?
And he was from Florida. He was from Florida,
Yeah,
and
I know you're talking about.
you know, it's okay. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. So definitely, man. Nobody's seen him do that shit. And it could be a psyop because yo look like Nikola Tesla, some dumb shit. He look like a. Let me
Exactly.
bring
And
him
it was
up.
in black and white. Yep.
Uh, Florida moved stones mystery. Uh, Coral Castle.
It's like these ley lines, man, really is powerful. Like with DC, you ever studied the joint with DC being on a ley line and how they structured DC and
Yeah,
these
but
ley lines.
I hear you about the ley line shit, but I'm at this Coral Castle shit that you brought up, right? And
Uh huh.
don't nobody know how this meatball did this shit. So really, there's something going on there, right? In the sense of where they want us to know this story like this. You see what I'm saying? That's the that's the main thing about this. They want us to know it like how they telling it. So that means that shit is something else. Yo. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. So you say ley lines, maybe that's what that something else is.
That's intriguing. Well, see, I think it'd be a play on the minds, man. Y'all ever heard of an idiot savant?
What is that, bro?
That's a person like they smart, but they ain't the average person that's to fit in society. Kind of like a person like Forrest Gump. He's an idiot.
Sound like me. Sound like me.
Or the Rain Man, you know?
Yeah, sound like me because I'm retarded as hell with a ninth grade education. Sound like me. Super slow.
But super slow, but super smart, you know?
Like
Like
I just
Forrest
had a
Gump could
question.
put a gun together and take it apart faster than anybody.
Hey,
But
y'all
but
remember
but
that
the,
movie?
but the thing with him was, right, he couldn't relate to everyday people because he
Yeah,
didn't experience them things, you know?
yeah. Did y'all also know too off of the Tampa Bay coast? It's a pyramid in the Gulf of Mexico, and they made a movie called The Lost Treasure or something. And I forgot the name of the white guy. I think he played on a movie called The Mud or something. I forgot what his name is, but he was a treasure searcher, right? And that shit, I kind of found it was really a true story, and kind of found out it's pyramids in the Gulf of Mexico right there, under
Hey,
Texas,
Red, he
Florida
talking about
area.
Nicolas Cage, Red. You talking about dude that played Ghost Rider.
No, not him. Another dude.
You say
This the
National
dude that be.
Treasure, right?
Hold on, slow down. I'm gonna tell you in the best way. And odd time, he's the dude that's promoting driving Lincoln, the new Lincoln vehicles,
Oh,
the
Matthew
cars.
McConaughey or
Yeah.
something like that.
So it's a movie
The dude
called
from
Lost.
Interstellar. The dude from Interstellar, him.
So it's a movie called Lost Treasure or something where he was like a treasure hunter or whatever. Come to find out, that's a damn true story, and it's based on not the treasures being lost in a ship or whatever, but it's the story of the pyramids in the Gulf of New Mexico. Pyramids.
That's a new movie.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
No,
Hey
it's
yo.
old. It's old.
Nah. Hey yo, I just came across a picture, man. I don't know why they would do that. Let me see. Uh who did this? Hey man. Oh shit. Hey yo, share my screen again, bro. God dang.
All right, pop it up there, bro.
So I'm up here
It ain't pop up yet, bro.
following this conversation on the
Your
okay,
screen
all
ain't
right,
popped
there
up
you
yet.
go.
All right, bro. There we go.
Man, I'll tell you. Appreciations, man, to you. So I'm looking up, bro, talking about ley lines. And so I went to go get pictures of ley lines. And I saw this particular one. And look, man, look where the Star of David at, yo. Or whatever star.
Right
Look
up.
where out of all the places that thing could be at. Look where it's at.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to bring up on the live I was on the other day. It's the Caucasus Mountains. So I can go in a little bit on with this one. It should be near because that star actually okay. So you know how first off, let's start off with this. You know how they say the star of David, right? That David was not the same David that was in biblical terms. Did y'all know that?
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's not. I just said it so you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I got you. Oh yeah, I'm with you. But that's also should be the Caucasus Mountains, around the Caucasus Mountains
Man,
area.
that shit looked like it was right over your crane when I saw it. That's why I
And
said it because
also
really,
I want you to think about what I'm saying too. You see where it's at? Pull up where CERN is at and watch how close it is to that star right there.
it is right there. It is somewhere up in there too. Yeah, yo. Yeah, I see it. That's interesting. Off to the left a little bit, maybe, but still, it's in the general area
Of
of what
CERN.
we would consider Eurasia, right? And Eurasia
Yeah.
at this moment is part of a worldwide staging of a potential war. And look, man, this shit says only opens if the other 12 are healthy. I
And
don't
you
know
see the
what.
number 13? You see the number 13 up there?
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Uh-huh.
That's what the fuck is going on right now. Maybe I don't know how old this picture is, man. But look, why all the other dots? They don't got no type of lines or stars around them. Look at all the other dots. So why in the
But
fuck is this one right? And look, I'm just saying, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like, damn.
yeah, so it's like the top one of like each dot, if you pay attention to how we study our history, each one
Mm,
of them dots, check out what they mean in history. As far as what we study on, like Babylon, Ethiopia, Egypt, South Africa, certain thing in Asia. Look, you got California on there. You got what's that? Mexico. Then you got Brazil. You got the Mayans. Then you got the island where they said Mu supposed to be, or what they would look at and say that's Hawaii. You know what I'm saying? Check
yeah,
out where all those red dots are located at, and it says a lot. You know what I'm saying?
you
And really,
absolutely
it
right.
should be about 12 to 13 dots if we count them right. Watch it be 12 to 13 dots.
It is because it
All
says
right.
these the earth chakras. That's what it says. It's the earth chakras. And so the 13 is the 13th chakra. That means it's over, it's the top of all the other ones. And like you said, from Hawaii to Washington State to Palenque to Peru to South Africa to uh, the area in Egypt. You
Yeah,
got
that should be
Tibet.
that should be Ethiopia or either Egypt.
It say the Great Pyramid and Mount
Mm-hmm.
Sinai and the Mount of Olives.
And it also say five
That, that
fifth.
that's Egypt. That's Egypt right there.
So which
Uh,
make that deep
That's by the
because the
Dead
fifth
Sea.
one,
That's by the Dead Sea right there.
because all the secrets is before the fifth dynasty when it comes to Egypt. You know what I'm saying? That's what make that number five with it fifth being over that kind of deep. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
mm-hmm,
saying? To me, as far as what.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But is Babylon on there too? Because a lot of the
Nope.
something else that go ahead.
Nah. You go to Tibet. Ooh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You go to Tibet. Holy shit. They got Mount Fuji, Japan on this bitch.
Mm.
And then it got Southeast Asia. I don't know what that is. Uh
Southeast, that's Taiwan or
it say New Zealand.
New Zealand is up, huh?
It said New Zealand. It says Pronamo. Ponamo.
Wow.
So after that, you got Australia. Oh, wait. The four mountains of Bali. I'm sorry, I read the wrong side. So the four mountains of Bali must be what this is because South Africa ain't Bali. And
Yeah.
they're not naming no cities or no ocean. So the four mountains of Bali is here. And then this must be New Zealand is down here. So Australia is the third chakra.
But y'all know
Mm.
New Zealand is a European. It shouldn't, for that name to be down there, it's kind of weird to me. New Zealand being down there and not up where the Star David is, it's kind of weird.
Why you say that?
New Ze- New Zealand, bro. Just pull it. New Zealand, as far as the maps that we read and stuff, is not near Australia.
Yes, it is.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I say why you say
Maybe
it.
maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping it. I'm tripping it.
You might be
Yeah.
thinking about Papua New Guinea or something.
What's
but
that
cool.
island with them people be throwing the arrows and shit? That's like off the coast of East Africa, right? Or is that an island off the coast of West Africa? You know what I'm talking about?
Anybody could really. I mean, they got people throwing them things. It said it, but let me point out real
The
quick.
one
This
where
TikToker
the
is
dude,
no fixed location. Go ahead.
what's the one with the dude that was with the church
Man,
or
y'all got me feeling
whatever?
crazy, bro. New Zealand is not down by Japan, bro. You ain't gonna even
It's
do
not.
me like that, bro.
It's
I
not
don't
by
know.
Japan, bro.
I'm sorry, bro. I know
It's
I
not
might
by
be a little
Japan,
slow.
bro. It's
You,
not by
huh?
Japan. This is just how we can see it, man. It's Japan up here with this dot at, and New Zealand way down here with that dot at.
Bro.
And so
But
they're
when you put
not
up
that
New
close
Zealand,
for
if you
real,
just say New
bro. Chill.
Zealand
They're not that
and
close
pull it
for
up,
real, bro.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You feel
it's just
me?
how the map perceiving it to be.
Yeah, yo. So we can see, and you know what? Because of these choices, it make me think it's real because I know locations and I've heard about places, man, and they hit
Yo,
all the
there
right
go
ones.
Brandon in the building. Peace, Brandon. Salute, bro. Come
Salute
on,
to
hop
you,
up.
peace to you.
Hey, this map right here, you need to keep this
I
ready,
I
cause
will, yo.
this joint right here is hitting on something.
Man, it's a great find, man. I appreciate both of you knowledge and Big O, man. Salute to y'all, man.
No salute
Wow.
to you, bro.
And
So,
check out how the lines is running through like a wavelength
so where them circles at?
or a
Could
DNA
that
or a
be where
DNA screen.
seismic activity happening?
I hear that.
Could
Listen,
it
I
be
have to pull it
something like
up.
that?
I have to
Or
pull it
could
up.
it be like one of them areas? Because if you look at the one that's off the west coast of the U.S., right?
Mm.
That's close to Yellowstone, right? Maybe
Mm.
not close to Yellowstone, but
Closer than we are.
yeah, I don't
I
know.
mean, Mount Shasta is the first chakra. It's
Why
a
do the lines look like a DNA strand that's running through the dots?
sine wave. Right. Yeah, that's facts, yo. I'm about to go ahead and pull some shit up to go to that too, for real.
They kind of
Sine wave.
remind you of the jet stream or some shit, because that's how the jet stream moves, something like that, right?
See, hold on, yo, knowledge, yo, for real, check.
Oh, okay,
You have to write this
bro.
shit down, bro. You gotta put this shit down on some notes, man, because I'm gonna forget this shit. But yes, exactly what you've been saying. It's jet stream. It's what you said, volcanic activity, earthquake activity,
Seismic
whatever,
activity,
all that stuff.
tectonic plates, and all that.
Yeah, all that
Yellowstone.
stuff. Right. All the way into crime stats and shit. Or anything other type of numbers. And so sound. See, if I was, what I mean, what I could pull up to this that I have already would be the concept of what Big O talking about, the sine wave. And so if you
And
what
it's
you
supposed
would
to be.
do with ley lines is overlay ley lines to this, because this is different, right?
And remember, the planet, am I right, Rich, is 432 megahertz, kilohertz
Yes, they say so.
of
Yeah.
the sound is 432. Am I wrong? I might be
Yeah.
wrong.
432 hertz.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what it's supposed to be, but we are at something else, right? So we multitasking or multidimensional in the sense of we're in a place that's overlaid our nature. It's like, yeah, I mean, you see what I'm saying? It's overlaid with some invisible shit, like a projection, if you will, that allow different concepts. Well, at least it used to, and it'll get tricky there. So I'll digress. But damn, yo, I definitely I'll put big
No, bro,
sound wave.
I'm diving in with that. That
What are you
picture is
doing?
crazy.
Where you take it down? What you
That's
doing,
what I
bro?
said. Yeah, I'm still studying that
Go
picture,
in,
bro.
right?
I'm still trying to. Okay, so
I'm
you got
sorry,
Cape
my
Town
bad.
right there at the bottom of South Africa. You got Cape Town and all that. Okay, right there you got Great Britain, Ireland, right over there in that area. Okay, this area you got Egypt. Okay, in this area, what's that? Kazakhstan? That's like Turkey? No, that's like this the center of China. Okay, you got Japan over here, and then
Yeah,
right here, that's
that
where
would
you
be
got
my question too.
that's where you got Western Europe, right there where that
Is
star.
Babylon near
That's right.
Turkey?
That's right. But look, where that star at, that's right
Uh huh.
above like Ukraine. That's right by
Right.
Belarus. It's right by
Uh huh.
Belarus and all that,
Mm,
and right
Is
by Sweden
Babylon
and
on
all
there?
that.
I
no.
don't know why I'm looking for it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because that was a key. Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Babylon
Yeah,
in America across from Mount Shasta in the opposite direction,
gotcha,
probably.
gotcha,
Like
gotcha.
on some New York City shit. Hey,
I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it.
that's heavy, man. And this is because you brought up ley lines, bro. And so, guess, so check this out. So, let me looking up ley lines. Is a whole bunch of things look like globes. So I'm like, I'm trying to find me a ley line relay that is flat Earth type shit, right? And so then I come across this joint. So really, even if they put some information as if it's a globe, it could still have some truth to that shit. Because if this don't
And are
work
these
as a globe, can it still work?
and are these the powerhouses that's on the dollar bill that's represent the 13 colonies, the 13 families?
Oh shit, bro. Not. Oh wow, that's exactly what that is. So I'm gonna have to go into emergency documentation mode and go ahead and create a folder for that so that that mind state can be kept, man. All right. You know what? I'm gonna mix it in with something. Um, God damn it. I need to throw some away. Just one thing away. Cool. 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 Check. Bong. What Joe say, yo? Hey, I'm just call it wow. I don't know what else to say about it. Talking about this ley line concept. And then I can't find it. My bad. Just 1 second, man. Let me
And I'm
put
looking
them
at
up.
that map. It's like where did the biggest wars even happen at? When you look at where those dots at, man. Crazy,
Mm,
bro.
All in those areas, right?
I forgot what the fuck I was looking for. Earth chakras. Damn, what I
Yeah,
was gonna
the
put
struggle,
there.
the
Yeah.
struggle over resources and power seem like it's where those dots are shown at. I wish you would put it back up so I could look at it again. That was,
Nah,
yep.
yo, what the fuck was I
We're
going to
always the
do, yo?
power. Oh, there go the
What was
dude
what?
right there. Yeah.
Yeah, what was I going to do, yo? What was I? What did I say? I didn't even say what I was going to do. Hold up.
You said you
The
was about
dude
to
that
pull
moved
up.
all the stuff in
You said you
Florida.
was about to pull
Yeah.
up that folder, bro.
But for what though, yo?
Damn, I don't remember, bro. You said you was about to pull up that folder, though, bro.
Yeah,
On some
that's why I
real
tried
shit.
to rush off and do it. I knew I was going to forget it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
There
you were
you
trying to
go.
Cause
make
you
a
was
spot to put
connecting
that
that, and
map
we
in
was
there.
talking about how it's in Ukraine and all that. And then he said, "Where's Babylon?" And he said, "Hold up, yo, let me pop this up, something."
Okay, the So Earth. Uh,
And you said,
never mind. We could free. Go ahead. Yeah.
"Yeah."
Yeah,
What I
basically
said?
like is these the 13. Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
Oh
What you
yeah, they
say?
said the 13 colonies, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, that's what I heard. The 13 colonies, the 13 stars. That's what I heard. And so what to put that 13 up with? Like that's energy center shit. Like right now, I think past this is what go on in the world for real, like on some current event shit. Double check
I
and
was
see
talking
what's
And
about
really
the
looking
going
at
jet
this
stream
map,
and all that. Red, you was about to go in on how I was talking about it was a jet stream or whatever.
yeah, the jet streams, yeah.
on.
But that's oceanic, though. When you talk about jet stream, that's oceanic.
We was talking about
I
how
mean,
the wave pattern,
the jet stream could be looked at as top and bottom when it
Okay,
comes to
okay.
going left or right to left and stuff.
and so in the middle will be the tropics, though, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But oh my God, I don't know what's true. Let's look up. Let's look up. Let's look up a flat Earth picture real quick, just so we can have a strong reference.
Why was all those red dots in war field battle areas?
Yeah, especially over Europe and Great Britain.
All right, so the bro said why they was in war area. That's interesting. It does seem true. I mean, for Japan to be almost riding along that chakra. See, it looked like if that's the case, then that
And
means
that's close to
Japan
Vietnam.
is shook up for real. Huh?
And that's like right by Vietnam. So you know Japan
Well,
right.
I'm saying all these places look like they got shook off on some old they broke up like Bali, Southeast Asia. That whole shit look like an earthquake fucked that up. Right? You get to Lake Titicaca and shit. I don't know what. There's probably something fucked up about that. You got Palenque. You know that there was some pyramids and shit they found off of Cuba and shit. So
Yeah,
something dropped
yeah.
off, and it's at the bottom of the ocean to us now. And you got Mount Shasta. It's like
San Andreas fault line.
there you have it. Thank you. Yeah.
Mm.
And then Hawaii got their own. And you know what? It's just the whole shit of Hawaii, like that whole
Man, you
shit.
don't hear too much shit about Hawaii. Ain't that some shit, yo?
Halikala.
Like you'll hear more about Alaska than Hawaii. Y'all ever thought about that shit?
Nope. You're right though. You don't hear shit about Hawaii, really, except for Dog the Bounty Hunter. Or at least used to. When I watched Dog the Bounty Hunter maybe one time for real.
Yo. Did y'all check out?
Arresting Hawaiians? What's up?
Can y'all see that the number one is in the United States?
Yeah, it's the first chakra. You ain't hear me. I said it.
Now look at 13th over there where they having that war at right now. 13th is right over
that's where
the
I'm at
Kremlin.
with the shit knowledge.
You see that 13th is right over Moscow. That
right,
is
yo.
like if you was to look where Moscow was at on the map, it'd be right there where that 13 at.
Right. Well, you know what I mean? And you know what I was thinking about earlier? Making a thumbnail for like a community post with Putin in the head and the crosshairs. Because they're gonna knock his dumb ass off, yo, for real.
Yeah.
They're gonna break out the sniper gang and shit, for real, like the real one.
Are they
Russia
gonna do
full
like
of them motherfuckers.
or are they gonna do them like they did Saddam? They're gonna capture his ass and kill him. They ain't gonna hang him
They
like
gonna
that.
knock him off, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I predict. You know what I mean? I mean, I really think.
And did you see what Biden said today on the news? He said he needs to be taken from power. Then the White House said some shit about like, oh, he didn't mean it like that.
But no, what's deep to me is that
that's what he said.
Yeah, yo, like play that shit.
Ain't NATO more German? Ain't NATO German? More German than anything else?
Nah, bro, it's a bunch of different countries. It's Poland, all them countries right there.
Yeah, just name them. And
Bordering.
what? That's what I said. The majority of NATO is German.
What?
They more than German. It's
They're
European.
a whole bunch of people for real.
Yeah, different European
Right,
countries.
but the majority of them surrounds
Well,
Ukraine.
no,
They are more
Germany, they got a
German.
lot of money. That's why Trump wanted to leave NATO because Germany was making money, like off the far as like they make some of the finest shit to cut jewelry and they make cars and shit like that right out there in Germany. And they good with engineering shit. So Trump was like, well, we ain't about to front y'all airplanes no more to fight y'all wars, and we not about to give y'all money to make guns and so and so. He was like, y'all need to start paying America more for looking out for y'all. And Germany was like, oh well, man, give us like 5 years or some shit. And Trump was like, nah, man, fuck that.
I don't I don't know why that star seems to me like it sits on top of CERN, bro.
No, because well, it's close by
Do you
Sweden,
know
but
what CERN?
yeah, I know
Yeah,
about
go ahead.
CERN, bro. But that's not by France though. That's more by right there by Ukraine, Belarus. Like when you look at it right there, where that star at, it's like the northern part of the Ukraine, like right there at Belarus. Like when you look at it,
So
hey, Red
maybe
Square, you can
maybe
pop
that.
up a regional map of that area right there.
All right. Let me get a shot at it real quick for you. You know what I mean? Like I think the areas is just it's shit general. They might touch for real on certain levels. Like we probably looking at the center of it. What you said, a regional map, like a world map. That's what it looked like, a world map, right? Flat map. Oh shit, I'm right there, yo. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be good enough for us to read the countries, all of them and shit, for real. But I mean, listen,
Red
we know
Square,
about the
No,
map.
no,
Red
like I
Square
was
that
saying,
came here and turned it up.
You know what
Red
I'm
Square that
saying?
came here and turned it up, bro.
yeah, I was looking for more of a regional map, Red. Let me see if I can pop it up. This is
I know,
intriguing.
but I can't bring up a regional map like this. You know what I'm saying? Because any
Hey,
maps that I
So
get
it's like
like
instead of
this, it'd be
saying worldly,
limited.
how about you just do
It
area?
would
How about you do
just
area
be
to area?
colorizing what we looking at.
let me pop up Google
So
Earth.
just
You know what I
Is
mean?
that still a thing,
We'll
Google
have
Earth?
that.
or just pick an area, or just pick an area to pull up
I
at
mean,
a
we could
time.
look at
You know
each
what I'm saying?
point. But listen, wait. You could look. You know what? I can tell you what you can look. Go. Don't pick an area. Just start with the first chakra, and then look at it.
Yeah,
Say
that's
Mount
deep.
Shasta.
Yeah,
So that's the mountains in the west. I assume it's the chain that lead into Canada and Alaska and such things. This Mount
yeah.
Shasta is a part of what that is,
Eh,
right? And
That
so
San
Also, that
Andreas
there's a
fault
lot of
research.
line
That's
stories
too.
also
about
that.
Mount Shasta.
San
Uh huh.
Andreas fault
That's
line.
that
They have a lot
volcanic.
of earthquakes
They
in that
call it
There
the
area.
you go.
dragons.
Right,
They call it the
that part.
dragons. The dragon something, right, y'all? The dragon something with all the
You
volcanic
start talking about the
stuff
Ring of
on.
Fire and shit.
No,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah.
Yellowstone. Yellowstone.
But it
That's
hook
Yellow.
all the way around to Asia. It go all the way around to Asia. They call it the dragon something, but it's
Oh,
all
I know what you're
volcanic,
talking about.
y'all.
You remember that time Red Root came on a show and he showed like a snake, like the whole lands was forming like a little snake shape or whatever. Remember that?
Nah.
But see, for what I remember, it's called the
No.
Dragon something,
That's
and it goes
that's
around
what
up
we was
through
talking about the
Alaska,
World War II
all the
picture.
way over to Asia,
I mean the
and these
Civil
are
War
all
picture,
volcanic.
whatever.
So
Uh-huh.
all right. Okay, we dealing with energies, right? So we can just chill right there,
Yeah.
and we can assume that whatever we see on the micro with these sine wave, what they call it, the metronome,
So
and
them are high energy levels, like them areas right there.
yeah. But check this out though, knowledge. Where
Not
the fuck are we at? So what these things is can probably tell us where headquarters for organizations be at and
material.
government.
That
That's it.
material. Look,
That makes sense too,
You know
bro.
what I mean?
and for material wealth, bro. Gold, certain elements and stuff that we use to run on the planet.
Not
Look
really,
where
because
these
ain't no
dots are at,
gold in South Africa. Like South
huh?
Africa,
Yo, South Africa got hella shit. All these places do got
Yeah,
hella
that's what I'm
shit.
saying.
You
So
right
so
though.
that's what I'm saying.
Like,
Where these dots at with the elements through our history, where these red dots at, there
yeah,
are
that's
places
fact.
where man has went to either get gold, certain types of
That's facts.
resources, right? You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yo,
saying?
that is.
Look at them.
So all right, bet. So let's say it like this. Let's say if those places really are chakra centers of the surface, then and they natural, then yeah, it will make sense that they resources there, right? Like if there was an ability to read where the chakras was in a plane, then that would be a resource detector, really, wouldn't it? And sure enough, what the brothers say is facts. Yo, all these places have been hit up for something, one way or another, right? We see
yeah.
evidence of that type of shit. So I'm tripping. This way, I'm tripping on the same shit I saw when I first saw this motherfucker. That they go
So let's
that
go to
star,
Europe.
that
What do
cube,
Europe
and
have?
that's the third one. Yeah, I mean that's the 13th one, the last one is what I'm thinking.
And that
So
13
I'm
one, I just
look,
keep thinking about CERN and why they put it there to do this colliding shit. Like I know that's
uh-huh.
where that's dot at.
Yeah, you right though. Like, look,
And it's the furthest north out of all of them, out of all the chakras that's on the
CERN look
map.
like it'll be right
That
in the
one is the
middle.
furthest.
Yo,
That one is the furthest north
what? Yo,
where the
check.
star at.
CERN would be in between these two dots. Oh no, wait. Nah, I might be wrong. So never mind. It don't matter. It's all like, look, it's extra point shit. What the main thing is what? Like what y'all already
It's the
explained.
furthest north. It's the furthest north out of all of them, though. Correct? As far
It
as being on
is
the ley lines,
the one with the
that's the
star.
furthest north. Yeah, it's the furthest north.
So underneath it is the 12. So
Yeah, you
that's the
making me think
portal of
about.
the cube, Saturn
Yep.
portal. Wow, that's interesting. So that's what they over there trying to take over CERN and shit, bitch. What the fuck is they doing? Is that what they trying to do, y'all? Because wait a minute, if NATO got to get in it, NATO gonna be in it, right? Like if NATO talking all that shit, if NATO step in, it ain't just a few people they send over there. They'll be at war with NATO plus, right? So I don't know what the fuck they think they doing except for starting some shit. Yeah.
Well, I go in with you on this. The reason why this thing happened in Ukraine is because of all of the chemical the joints with America, and America being too close to Russia having a certain type of power. And it's basically a point of them trying to protect themselves and push the American joint away. So what I'm understanding through what I know about is that it was 15 plants. On the news they show them as being like certain uh facilities or this and that, but it actually was labs. You know what I'm saying? It was
Well, you
actually
remember
labs.
not too long ago I told you they had them pipelines running through Ukraine. And Russia had to pay tariffs to Ukraine to run it through the country, which Russia used to be a part of Ukraine when it was
Hey,
the
can you take your
Soviet
time and
Union.
break down what's a tariff for us dummies out here? What's a tariff, bro? Break it
For
down.
who?
A
Take your
tariff,
time.
that's where you pay like a tax to run something through another country. Tariff is kind of similar to the word traffic. You running it,
Right.
you running traffic through another land to another country from one country
And
to a
within
middle country.
The
Ukraine, because
taxation.
and, be-
So
and
so they
within
so so
Ukraine,
so so
America had labs. We saying the same thing almost. If you can hear me,
yeah.
America had so much power and lab. They had 15 labs in Ukraine, with NATO being in Poland, the surrounding countries. That's why they was wondering, they was bringing up NATO is because Ukraine is not a part of NATO, but the surrounding areas
But they asked to
is.
be a part
You
of
know what I'm
NATO.
saying?
So now NATO is trying to help them because they taking in their civilians. And the craziest shit is right when this shit first happened, right? What did Vladimir Zelensky say? He said anybody that's 18 to 60, what was it, 65 or 60 something, like they had to stay and fight. You had a bunch of motherfuckers left the country, but a lot of people still stayed and fight because the thing about the Russian tanks, right? The Russian tanks were old tanks from the Cold War, from the 1950s and shit. So these tanks were running on diesel, and they was not up to date as far as modern technology.
Let me ask you
And
to
that's
get
why they
straight to
broke
a
down
point.
on the side of the roads. Like that's why they broke down on the side of
Okay,
the roads because they was using old technology from like 1954, 1953. They said,
okay.
yeah,
So basically, America, you know how they was like getting the yachts, the millionaires yachts, and this and that, trying to get them to turn on the Russia. Remember they taking yachts, they whatever. It's a form of trying to send those hits that those planes was doing in Russia was actually American and Ukraine business funded locations. The first areas they hit was not the cities or the location where
oh yeah,
people
yeah, yeah,
lived
yeah.
in. They
I
was
agree
the
with you.
they
Yeah,
was the plants. So in order to get their money back, they put what is it? They put whatever through NATO, whatever, to try to take the money from whatever. I don't
okay,
get I don't
okay.
got it.
So
You got
you
you got
talking
you got
about the fuck, what is it called? I know what you're talking about. That's what
yeah,
they
because
use to
I'll go
save
too
money.
quick.
It's called Swift. That's what you're talking about.
Right. There
It's
you
like
go.
they
There
cash
you
out.
go. There you
Hey
there you
Ray, you
go.
know I ain't
There
playing,
you
bro.
go.
I'll be up on this
There,
shit, bro.
there
Like
you go.
Swift.
There you go.
That's where
You just said it, so I'm gonna fall back. You
Moscow
got
and
it.
Germany and them they paying like, well, Moscow, Russia, they paying other countries and receiving money from other countries through that, far as like digital transactions and shit. It's like they version of Cash App or whatever. And then
Mm.
that's how they paying Ukraine and shit like that. But they don't want to
Not
pay
only through
Ukraine.
Cash App,
They don't want
but
to pay
you through
Ukraine
big
to run gas
look.
pipelines
Don't
through their country no more to Germany. So what they doing? They
okay,
trying to
but
occupy that land and make it back part of Russia and claim it because they got separatist groups over there that's saying, "Oh,
that's
we
right.
don't consider ourselves Ukrainians. We consider ourselves Russians." So what they do? They
And
like,
not
"Oh man, you need to be liberated." So we go just gonna
uh-huh.
ride through, and like they said, they
But
comparing it to the Afghan war.
not just through cash finances or gold, but through Bitcoin. Because most
Yeah.
people don't know this cryptocurrency. This is what is really going on. That cryptocurrency, now that it's public, that's the other part of the fight that's going on with it. The cryptocurrency.
Yep.
Do you know about that part?
Of course,
Crypto,
Yeah,
crypto. If
yeah,
anybody
cryptocurrency
say
yeah,
right,
crypto
yeah,
right
yeah.
now,
I
cryptocurrency
mean, I
right
don't
now
know.
is striking.
Yeah, definitely, man. Like that shit came from over there, man.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers probably real live is like raiding people with that shit since it began on the Silk Road shit.
You see Vladimir, he done kidnapped that basketball girl that was in the WNBA. He got hold over there, and like the other boy that was fucked up, like they ain't playing out there, man.
But nah, somebody from America was allowed to see Shorty. I heard. I don't
Oh,
know
for
how it
real?
went. Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day,
but I bet y'all didn't even catch that she
what
is
is the
half
point?
Russian. She's from there.
Okay, but still, like, is it going to end up to be war?
No,
It's only
what
gonna
we
be
looking at
war
is
if
politics.
they attack a NATO
So what I'm saying,
country,
what I'm
or
trying to get to is that what we're looking at
they
in
feel that
some
they
form
being
is,
provoked. That's how it's
yeah,
gonna
they're
be.
using politics. They're
They
using
don't want nobody to
politics.
come into Ukraine. Russia don't want nobody coming to Ukraine. So if another country coming in and try to fight Russian soldiers, they're gonna consider that a declaration of war. And then Russia already said they're gonna use deterrence, which is referring to nuclear weapons.
Hey,
So
I got a question for both y'all, man. I
yeah,
hear
yeah.
you. If
He an
World
old
War,
man. He said, I got a question for both of y'all. Then he lit up.
Yeah, man, I'm about to light up too. This nigga lighting up on
it
me,
just
man.
so happened.
What the
Hey,
fuck about shit at?
I like the fact that all of us passionate about what we talking about, man. It feel kind of good, and I thank y'all too,
Man, that's
man.
because
It's taking my mind.
that's how we
It's
supposed
taking
appreciate
my
to
the
feel,
mind off
man.
shit.
conversation, bro.
It's
We
taking my
building,
mind
bro.
off shit.
We
That's what's up,
building, bro.
man.
Yeah.
It's
It's salute
definitely a
to the
genuine
chat. I can't see
conversation, man.
y'all, but
Salutes.
salute to the chat too, man.
For
Thank y'all,
real.
man.
I put this shit out. I wet the whole blunt up. Goddamn.
But you got it, Red Squid. Go ahead,
All
get it.
right, bet. Uh, if World War II ain't happened, and for example, all those people that died at Normandy never happened, do you think that the civil rights movement could have been possible?
Well, I think it was gonna happen anyway, bro. Because that's the way of the world. Like the way we think and how shit is gonna be is just like magnified a million times. The world is moving every day, and we getting caught up in it. So our minds is gonna make situations. So I think whatever happened happened because it happened. Because it
Bet.
was supposed
Well,
to
I
be
think. Well,
happening.
I can go in a different way with Red Squid and see if he with it. So we
Go
talking
ahead,
about the
brother. Go
Catholic
ahead. Go
Church.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
We talking about the Catholic Church. We talking about when Bitcoin and all this stuff came out. Underground CIA ran certain thing popped up, and it got so bad where it had to be public. The dark side of the internet or whatever. When we study history, we talk about what was they do, Snowden, all of that, whatever. That money had to be funneled. That money needed to be funneled. It was so outrageous or whatever, it needed to be funneled. Now every
Huh.
nation is utilizing it to funnel, and no matter what they say on TV, every nation is using it. And we ain't blind or stupid to that.
So you
You know what I'm
said
saying?
Snowden. Do you think that some of this stuff people like him and Julian Assange know about is digital money
Ain't
currency?
Julian Assange the dude that been talking away a lot? Yeah, remember he posted. I got you now. I do remember. Go ahead, continue. I got you.
Yeah, you
I
think they
got
might
you.
know
Yeah.
about some type of money, digital currency and shit, and that'd be like why they prisoner of war or something like on some old they call political